understand the mentality of those people and put them in the corner, and he is just doing a debate. Debate is like I say, you say. But if you look at the debate, there's no debate there because nobody is cornering anyone. Shabir Ali, I give him a question, I say something to him, then he give me an answer, have nothing to do with the question. Hello?
Hello, is this Christian Prince?
Yes, my friend.
Hello, Christian Prince. This is Brother Yakub. You must have seen my video
Hey,
when I
my brother. I wanted to say thank you for what you do. You are a great warrior, my friend. I'm proud of you.
Oh, Christian Prince. First of all, so that you can get to your Muslim callers, I would first of all like to say that you actually prevented me from becoming a Muslim. I was about to marry a Muslima, and then I watched your show by chance, and then I came into repentance and I became born again. So since then, I've been an evangelist. And I heard one of your shows and you said we Christians should be doing more. And that's why I felt compelled to, challenge these liars, these hypocrites. And you're very certain with one thing you said, we need to rebuke these Muslims. They are doing the work of the devil. And our Christian brothers online, we should not play this pacifist role. That is not what John the Baptist did. He called the Sadducees the Herodians and the Pharisees. He mentioned to them, you vipers. Jesus rebuked people when they were selling outside the temple, the synagogues. So yes, as Christians, we're allowed to rebuke in the name of the Lord, but we need to do it with love. But I'd like to thank you once more, and the brother that was on, I think is Sam Shamoon. You guys have done a lot of important work that is beyond your understanding. You influence in communities worldwide. Furthermore, that actual show that you call Shamsi to be revealed in Muhammad Hijab has had a ripple effect. They are being seen to be liars, cowards, and it can only work for the benefit of the Lord's army. Amen to that.
I mean, my brother, I'm so happy. I like to hear from you that I was able to help you, but I don't think it's not me who helped you. I think it's the Lord who put me in your way somehow. The Lord, He used us. He put me in your way, and you stopped by, and that's changed your life. But it's not me, it's the Lord. May the Lord bless you and bless your work and your family. But there is something I like about you. I like Christians who they fight with confidence. In the same time, they have faith, and as I said, you have love. You don't hate them. We will not go to down. We don't want the devil to take us down and hate people. No, we want to stay who we are as Christians, but yet we are people who fight lies with no tolerance. The tolerance here is not about being aggressive to do violence. No, we will not be tolerant with lies, which means if somebody is lying, you stand and you say you are a liar. Otherwise, you are no Christian. A Christian who tolerates lies, he is no Christian. A tolerance should not be exist in our dictionary. Yeah. So we need to stand and we need to say the truth, and we need not to be ashamed of saying the truth, even if the truth these days maybe it might be maybe a crime. I mean, wasn't it the truth a crime in the time of the apostle of Jesus? Didn't they kill them all because they were doing a crime, which is preaching Jesus? It's a crime. Imagine. So they did sacrifice their life, and their time they were accused to be criminals. For what? For preaching the Messiah. So this is how Christianity started from the beginning. Jesus himself was in the cross, for he was accused to be a criminal. What is the crime he did? Because he said, I am the Messiah. As simple as that. So
he told the truth, and that's what he paid the price for.
He said, I am the Messiah.
The martyr Stephen.
I am the Alpha, I am the Omega, I am the last, I am the first, I am the truth. The Jews, they were saying to themselves, what? He's saying, how you can forgive sin? He said, which one is easier for you, to forgive sin to this person, or to say to him, carry your bed and run and walk? So either you are a person who have the personality of the Messiah, so you can be considered his followers, or you are a coward and you don't belong to him. The Lord, he said, the one who deny me, I will deny him. And how you deny him? You deny him by seeing something wrong and you do nothing about it. It's not necessarily an action, it is you don't stand against the false teaching. That's mean you are part of it.
Precisely. And we need to stand up to this false doctrine, which is Antichrist. And a lot of people are not standing up. A lot of our Christians have become lukewarm. We become novel Christians. We don't really look at our scripture. We don't rebuke evil. We say, oh, you can change at your own. No, that is handsy-pansy. This is a new... Jesus was not a guy that held hands with people and was strolling down the street. He wasn't a hippie. Jesus was a very firm man. John the Baptist, the greatest of all men, according to our scriptures, he was screaming in the wilderness. What was he screaming? Repent. So this is the kind of fervor we Christians need to bring out. You bring it out in a different way. You have a gift, which is in Romans. It talks about the gift of exhortation. You understand where the Muslims are coming from because of your academic principle, and you deliver it to them using their own and challenge them on their falsehoods and lies and expose them, and you're strong and firm. And they are forced to deal with their lies and iniquities. So yes, I like your approach. I don't say I would admire it because I don't need to, because I know it's a gift from the Lord, and it's the Lord that we give the glory to. But that inspiration is what a lot of Christians need to take on. And they need to stop belittling Christians that are aggressive, because we need this aggression. The Muslims are taking us for idiots. That is the fact. If you don't believe, listen to the Christian Prince show. You see a lot of Muslims taking a mockery. They have mocking spirit. It doesn't mean that they have a ghost around them. It means that they have a spirit of mocking, that they sense that they can, oh, you know, this is a Christian, I won't take him seriously, and I can demean him anyhow. But you don't allow that nonsense to go on your show, and you've inspired a lot of evangelists. I've told the guys in our Speaker's Corner and elsewhere that you have to do polemics with Muslims. Stop being apologetics. Stop answering biblical questions like, why did Jesus go to toilet? Because they don't want to hear rational. We should be asking them directly, why is your prophet reading a Quran between a woman, an underage girl, when she's having a time of the month? These are the things we should be challenging them. Put them to shame, not let them demean the scripture. And this is the stuff I've learned from watching your show, and I've tailored it to a Western perspective to hopefully get other Christians to come on board, be bold, stand up with the banner of Christ and defend our Lord and Savior, because these men doing the dawah like Shamsi, they're leading men to eternal destruction. They are false prophets, and we shouldn't cater for that false prophecies that they deal with. And thank you very much, Christian Prince. I learned so much. Download a lot of hadith. I share them with other Christians. I say, stick to simple things. We're learning. And I hope that you have gained good knowledge from our conversation as well.
Thank you, my friend. God bless you, and I really appreciate your work. And please invite more of your friends to join us, and maybe we can get more of you and more of me. You know what I mean?
Yes, Soko Films have been brilliant to allow me. I'm not actually with Soko Films. I'm independent. I work with Idoma Lion. He does the online evangelism. Okay. But I put our church is pilgrimtabernacle.co.uk. Pastor John's sermons will be there. But what's more important is that people get to read your books, watch your show, getting more Christians on board. People edit parts of the videos for other people, and other Christians online put scripture. Don't let CP do all the work. I mean, I support him on this effort because he's bringing people to Christ, and I've seen them. And those testimonies are powerful. They encourage us. So God bless you, CP.
Thank you,
and I hope that you have the strength and the vigor to continue your very essential work. Amen to that.
I want to tell you something before you go, my friend, before you go, my brother.
Yes.
You see, when you said to me that you changed the way or what you were going to do because you heard me, I want to say the same to you. You don't know how many people they heard you and you changed them too. You see how amazing it is? Like, you just told me that I never heard of it before. This is the first time I hear it from you. We don't talk usually. I mean, like maybe you call me twice, maybe. I don't know.
It's the first time.
Yeah.
This is the first time calling, but I call
first time. Okay. So you said you should consider the same. That how many people you yourself, because of what you do, you were able to help. You do not know. We do not know. You see, we say what we say, and then we go to sleep. We think we are done. We are not done. There is somebody is going to have an impact. Somebody was going to convert to Islam. He see the truth, he leave, he said this is garbage, this cannot be from God. There's many people they change their mind. There's many people they think wrongly about this cult, and they think it's a good religion or good belief. So you do not know what the impact you do in the world, for that is not in your hand to know. It is in the heart of people who listen to you, and you were able to help them. So thank you, my friend, for what you do. And I encourage everybody, if you have a YouTube channel, please don't forget to post it in the I don't know if you have one, to post it in.
I have the Doma Line channel, and this is the funny thing. I'm from an Idu tribesman. I am in Chinu clan. I'll give you this little brief so the audience. When I became a young man, 11, I had to hunt a lion to become a man. So when Shamsi called himself a lion, I found it an insult because I have a crown made of a lion's mane to enter manhood. We're warriors in my tradition. We stopped the biggest jihad in East Africa and the Sokoto Caliphate, and we have our own color scheme. We've always been fighting Muslims for a very, very long time. But I saw my ancestors went on the battlefield. That's not the way. There must be another way. And I think the way is the word, because the word of God is the sword of the spirit. So Shamsi called himself a lion, but he ran from a real lion. And this is what we all need. There's a saying by Saint Augustine: truth is like a lion. Set it free, it will defend itself. We just need to stick to the truth. That is the true spirit of a lion, the truth. And we all know that our Lord Christ is a Lion of Judah. God bless you, CP.
Wonderful. Before you go, you see, remember something about the lion. He said that I am debating him. I challenge him to debate when he's asleep. That's a lie, because I made the video and I'm sure you saw it. I said, name your day and name your time. Correct? I said, yeah, I said, name your day and name your time. Not only that, I posted in his page in YouTube. So how he claimed a liar that I am debating him when he's asleep. Same time, 3:30 p.m. is not when he is asleep. This is 8:30 in UK, correct?
Correct.
So what do you mean asleep?
He was just lying.
Yeah.
We shouldn't even pay attention. If you look at the comments on so-called films, people have caught up to that they are liars. It's like Muhammad Hijab. I'll challenge them. I'll continue challenging them. Every Sunday I'll look and hunt them down and say that this is a CP was asked and requested. Why are you guys cowards? I'll say that because they can't intimidate me. They can't have their dancing boys all around. That's not going to work.
And all of them, they want to debate about one thing. All of them, they want to debate about one thing: the Trinity. The Trinity.
The Trinity.
As if it is everything is about the Trinity. You know, I want to give you an idea. I don't know if you heard me before speaking about this. If somebody believes there's 1,000 God, and we discover later that there is 1,000 God, well, he's a winner. You know what I mean? Believing in one God or 10 or 5 or 6 or 7 will not change the fact if they are there. That is the point. So you believe in one God. There's a church in San Francisco. It's called the Church of Satan. Their God is Satan. They worship Satan. They believe in one God. Okay, does that mean he is God? So you say, I believe in one God.
CP.
Sorry, say again.
2 secrets about this one God. 2 secrets. One, James chapter 1, I think verse 7. Even the devils say there is one God and they tremble. And the second thing, the reasons of Muslims talk about the Trinity is nothing to do with the Trinity. It's to break your faith in the belief of the triune God. It is a spiritual battle. And this is why I don't debate. They end up blaspheming the Holy Spirit. And they try and suck Christians into making that blasphemy by talking loosely about the Spirit of the Lord. Islam is a wicked religion. And this is what people fail to understand. It's spiritual, it's physical, that battle, and it's mental. It works on many platforms. And being an evangelist, someone that is, filled with the Spirit of the Lord for direction, I've been exposed to the non-sensitive. Someone like yourself, you're pragmatic. You can debate that Trinity debate. But we get a lot of lukewarm Christians that think they can expand with their intelligence to an understanding. Muslims looking at them like an idiot. That's what they really are doing. And Christians need to wake up to realities rather than just talk and think that rational logic gets a question on a spiritual affair. It doesn't work like that way in the real world.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate your call. Feel free to call me anytime, my friend.
God bless you.
God bless you. Bye. Take care.
Thank you very much. Keep on with your show. Let me not interrupt any longer.
Thank you.
And God bless all your audience. It's the Doma Line. I do make comments. That is the channel for Yakub and brother Yakub. Doma Line. God bless you all. Tomorrow, ran for a pin. All of you that put Christian Prince videos, keep up the work. Drop scripture. Please support this man on his mission. We're reaching to the Muslim audience, and we need to defeat the devil through the love of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen to that.
Amen. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you. Take care. Thank you. All right. Well, you see, when a Muslim here asks me a question about Christianity, you notice I don't answer him from the Bible. Usually, because it's a waste of time. He's been taught that the Bible is wrong. It's a lie. It's fabricated. So I want to waste my time. You have to be smart. Christians these days, they don't want to listen. You know, uh, you see, when the devil he speak to you, the devil, and that is Satan. The Satan was more honest when he was speaking to Jesus. Yet he is a Satan. As an example, when Satan he said to Jesus, "Do this if you are the son of the Lord. Do this, jump from the top of the mountain." Jesus he refuted him and he told him, don't test your Lord. Don't do that. You cannot do that because this is not right. It's written. It says. The devil did not argue, even though he is the devil. You know what I mean? The devil there was more honest than those who follow Muhammad. He did not argue about it. He shut up. When you debate with Muslims, they will not agree with you unless you corner them using their own books. Are you getting my point? When you use their point, their books, they cannot say it's false. They cannot say it's a lie. They cannot run away with it. Show them that their book is a lie, and then after you convince them that it's a lie, then all the lies been taught about the Bible is gone. You just erased all the bacteria and the viruses was trying to make you believe that the Bible is a lie. Islam for HD, you can call him, no problem. Call me, my friend, a Muslim person. You are welcome. The Muslim gentleman who wanna call, no problem, please call. So we as a Christians, we should learn that debating with Muslims should have certain direction. Is different from debating somebody is an atheist or somebody is a Hindu or Buddha. It's totally different. This person he been taught a lot of lies about your book. As an example, when I was in high school long time ago, I was like a kid, a Muslim student with me in the class. He's a nice person, he's not a bad person. He came to me, he said, "I want to ask you a question, but really I want you to promise me you will not do any harm to me." And the reason he's saying that, when I was a kid, I was not really, I was like kind of aggressive. It's not like I can jump into a fight in 2 seconds. So, you promise me you will not do anything? I said, what do you want to tell me? He said, no, promise me first, promise me. So at the end I said, okay, promise you. What? Tell me. He said to me, the teacher, the Islamic teacher, he said that you Christians, when you get married, the priest, he have to sleep with your wife first. You believe it? Do you believe it how they lie? They are teaching Muslims, young youth, that we Christians, when we get married, the priest have to sleep with our wife first before she go home. You ask yourself, why the Muslim sheikh? This guy is a sheikh, he's a religious, he's not a street boy. This is a teacher, official cleric. He's an imam. Why he's making such a lie? This is exactly what Muhammad did. He wanted the Muslims to hate us and to believe that we are pure evil people. So it doesn't matter what you try to do. You are najis, you are filthy, you are disgusting, you are the worst of the creatures. This is what the Quran describes us. So they fabricate more and more lies, as Muhammad he did against us, in order to increase the hate against us. So when you speak to a Muslim, you have to understand the mentality of this person, what he think about you. You might think that he is a person who believe that you are just a person who believe in God like him, but you are wrong. No, they've been taught that we are the disgusting people, we are the enemy of Allah, we are the worst of the creatures. Allah he hate us, we are not even equal to animals. Islam teach nothing but hatred. And I am here to arm you with knowledge so you can fight this stupid cult. Islam is the most stupid cult ever. Very easy to fight. But you have to be smart. You have to be vigilant. You have to be confident. You have to be faithful. And you have to earn knowledge. It's not one thing. You see, when you go to imagine you have an exam, and then you decide to go to the exam, and you take the book with you, which you will do the exam with, but you never open the book. That is silly and that's stupid. You never study the book. What the Christians they do, they want to fight Islam without knowing the weakness and the stupidity in Islamic books, which will disarm you from all the opportunity to destroy it. Because you think, okay, I will say to him, in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. That's it. The guy is defeated. That's it. It's like watching a movie, you know, and full of fictions. Jesus himself, he was speaking with argument, speaking with logic. He was debating the Jews. He did not say to them, okay, I will destroy you. He is the Messiah himself. He can delete them from the earth. Imagine the Messiah himself. He was speaking their logic. He was quoting for them from the book they believe in. He was not just lecturing and says, okay, I am the Messiah, love your enemy, be good to others. The one who asks you your coat, give him your dress, give him your coat, give him your dress. He was debating with them, literally. So in order to debate somebody, you have to learn about his belief. Otherwise, you are just fooling yourself. And this is what happened when the Christians used to debate Didat. You notice that Didat, he quote for them the Bible, but the Christian don't quote for him the Quran. Do you remember, guys? How many of you watched before a Didat debate? Didat always quote the Bible. You will see here there's a weakness. There's a weakness when Didat was debating the Christians. The Christians, they have no idea what Islam is about. So it was one way, one direction debate. The Muslim, he throw rocks at Christianity. The Christians cannot throw rocks at Islam because they know nothing. They do not even know what Islam is about. What the Christian would do, you say that Jesus is God in the book, etc. It says, etc. How you answer? So what the Christian go and he quote the verse from him and he try to explain. So it's one-sided debate. It's just a Muslim making mockery of Christianity, and the Christian cannot respond. Not even single person of those debaters took the time to read the stupidity about the cult of Islam before he debate the guy he want to debate him. I mean, how in the world you want to debate somebody about your belief, but you do not know his belief? Guys, do you know what I'm saying? It's like I want to fight cancer without studying cancer. I want to fight the devil, but I do not know what is a devil. I want to fight wrong, but I do not know what is wrong. How we can do that? This is why the only one who was he was able to debate that the right way, it was Anish Sharoush. This is why Didat, he ran away from the second debate. He scheduled 2 debates. He attended the first one, the second one he get away. Didat don't speak Arabic. He quote Arabic like Zakir Naik, but his Arabic is stupid, is far away from Arabic. Anish Sharoush is an Arab. Arabic is his first language. One-time deal. That's it. Didat is history. It was a mistake of Didat to do that. Why? Because Didat was expecting Sharoush to do this, the rest as the Christian ministers. He heard that he is a minister, so what he would do, he will quote for him from the Bible. So okay, it's going to be the same. But what happened, Sharoush, he was quoting for him the Quran. You notice? And this is the first time this guy, he experienced someone getting him busted from his book. You know what I mean? Actually, I challenged the dad to debate me, but at that time I was too young. Let us say, not known, not many people know me. I challenged the potato. It was alive still at that time, but I was, let us say, too young to be counted. But anyway, he will not debate me. Tafsir Ibn Kathir destroy about. You see, my friend, Tafsir Ibn Kathir. Guys, do you remember? Do you remember my debate with Dr. Rohi? Who remember my debate with Dr. Rohi? It's there. I asked him about tafsir, just to show you how funny what you are, Islam HD. By the way, you are very much HD, like Allah. Look what this guy said. Watch how Christian Prince lie about the Quran tafsir. Ibn Kathir destroy Christian Prince about Allah pray. When I asked Dr. Rohi about tafsir, he said tafsir created to solve a problem, not to explain. The debate is there, people, they can go and watch it. All the tafsir of Islam is made to defend Islam. This is why they had to make the tafsir, because people, they start making fun of this cult. So what they do, let us say tafsir today is written by Muhammad Hijab. It's not a tafsir. It is made in order to refute, and the refute is not based in any certainty. It's just an opinion of a person saying, I believe this. This is why every tafsir you will see the Muslims like, I challenge this guy who just called that. I challenge you to call me, and we will read the tafsir together, and you will laugh and I will laugh with you. Do you dare? I will open Ibn Kathir about Allah pray. Do you think this guy, he dare, guys, to call me? Call me right now. You see, we are not like you, scared. As long as you can get me busted, call me right now. We will open Ibn Kathir. I will read it in the screen, and everybody will laugh. Either they will laugh at me or they will laugh at you and your religion. Do you dare, Abdul? Do you dare, Abdul? Hello? Hello? Don't play dead. You see, the second you challenge them to get them busted, they play dead. Here we go. Now he will sleep in his side, and he will act like a fox, and he will stop moving his tail, and he will not call me. Call me. Can you do? Call me, please. Isn't it Muhammad Hijab? He got you busted. He said that Allah he pray for. So why you don't say that to Muhammad Hijab, Abdul? Guys, isn't it Muhammad Hijab? He agreed with David Wood, and he said Allah he pray for, not to. He pray for, not to. I suppose this is like he's being smart. Like he fix it. He did not pray to, man. He pray for. I mean, this is priceless answer. David Wood, he did not take advantage of it. If I am there, I will take the stage. I will say, look at this idiot. He just admitted, because that's what I said. I said the pray for. I did not say pray to. And he said this is why the translator said that pray for. So he admit he pray. And this is the whole point. If Allah is the only true God, he pray to who? For who? So what about you take Ibn Kathir and give it to your brother Hijab nurse Ali Dawa, and tell him, brother, how you say Allah pray for when Ibn Kathir says not to pray for, brother? Do you want to get your brother busted? Brother, what happened to the brother? He's dead, like he's not even moving. Right? Al-Bukhari destroyed that Allah pray. All right. Every single verse in the Quran proving that Allah he pray. Let us show you. Let me show you. From the first verse in the Quran. I will make everybody laugh at you. Here we go. Chapter 1 in the Quran. Muslim translation, not my translation. Read and laugh, my friend. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, most merciful. Praise be to Allah. Who's talking, my friend? Can you tell me who's talking? Abdul? Is that true that the one is talking is Allah? How Allah he say in the name of Allah, praise be to Allah? Hello? Hello? Every single chapter in the Quran is full of poo-poo. How Allah he don't pray, but he say in the name of Allah, 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 Allah. By the way, Muslims, when programs, chat programs started, they start using they were number one buying software to do echo. They love echo. So like they read Quran like in the name of Allah, 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 the most gracious, 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 most merciful, merciful. They are possessed with this. It's like you are in the cave. Go to the bathroom. What is stupid religion? Every single Muslim room you go to you see the same. In the name of Allah, 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 Allah. What a stupid people. They worship the echo. Brother, sister. Anyone here. I am a genie. Stupid religion. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, most merciful. Just to show you that this cannot be God. If Allah is the one speaking here, says already the most gracious, most merciful, why he's repeating the same thing? Most gracious, most merciful. What is that? Are you out of words? You just said that already here. I mean, the holy chapter is 7 verses, short verses, and you are repeating yourself again. Didn't you say that here? Why you are saying it here again? It's an echo. The most gracious, merciful. So we have to repeat it, because Allah he got to repeat. Are you there? Hello? This is the reason Muslim, they will never dare to debate me for real. Those who claim to have knowledge, because they try to make mockery of the nice Christian like David would, but they cannot make mockery of me. I will make you the joke of the town, and I will make your prophet the bike of the town, and everybody will take a ride with echo, and a free insurance. What is the insurance to go to heaven in Islam? There's no insurance. Do you believe it? Even Muhammad, he says, I don't guarantee. Any Muslim? Hello? I love you. Muslims, I love you, brother. Brother and sister, I want to convert to Islam, brother, but I have a question, brother, about going to heaven, brother. Brother, is it true that, brother, that Allah will make my private part, brother, English, brother? Yes, brother, this is true. Hey, brother, so if my wife is sitting next to me, brother, how I can have sex with her, brother, if my private part is English, brother? I never thought about this, brother. Let me think about it. Okay, you are here and your wife is next to you and you want to have sex with her, and your private part is English, brother. I think, brother, you have to make a U-turn, brother, so you can have sex with her, brother. My wife is next to me and my private part is English. Why, brother? Hello? And you Muslims, you have to be genius to believe in this. I mean, this is too much. Should I send my wife to galaxy number 11? Hey, my wife, do you see my wife, because the voice is going over the galaxy, to where Allah He lived, the merciful. My wife, do you see the end of my private part is coming to your direction? Brothers, my husband, the husband, it looked like you took the wrong turn and it's going to different galaxy, and Allah knows which women you will be sleeping with now. What a stupid religion. Oh, please don't say low IQ, Abdul. Don't ever offend a Muslim by saying low IQ. In order to have low IQ, you have to have IQ first. Please correct yourself. How in the world a brain, if you have a brain, how you believe in this? It's like a guy, he went to the doctor to check his blood pressure. They found the pressure but did not find the blood. Hello?
Hey brother, how are you?
Hey my friend.
I have to get back to work soon, but I have a quick question. You know, it's interesting. It ties into what you've been speaking about the last few days. So, you know, when they speak about these ridiculous miracles, fingertips, and other such nonsense. So I remember, you know, when I was a Muslim, they used to bring like the pear inside the masjid and say, look, the name of Allah is here. And I used to always feel that that was ridiculous. But there was one thing that they used to tell us, and it kind of had me in kind of wondering, like in awe, oh, it must be like a miracle. And it's an interesting question, you know, maybe I've never heard you speak about it before, but they say, oh, if you look at your hands, on one is 81 and the other hand is 18, the 99 names of Allah. It's a miracle, you know. So what can you, I want you to see if you can like research, you know, the stupidity or why, you know, the Arabic numbers on your hands, like where did they get this nonsense from?
Okay, well, let me search for this in the internet so we can show it in the screen and we can laugh together.
Okay, yeah, because that was one of the reasons that, oh, it must, you know, kept me like a little bit dumb. Like, oh, Islam must be true. Look, I have on one hand 81. Everything else I dismissed, but that was one thing that kept, and I will never go back to this cult, but it's just, if other Muslims, you know, heard of it, it's interesting to cover it so nobody get deceived by this stupidity, you know?
Yeah. Well, so, I saw something like this in the internet. Let us see. If we can show it in the screen so we can laugh together. I see YouTube, but I don't want to show YouTube because they will flag me for copyright. Let us see. Turn to Islam. Okay, here we go. We found something. Let us see. Where? Okay. If you, this is what I know. If your left hand, the is made 81 should look. My friend, I want you to help me. 81 in which letter? I mean,
the right hand is, they say, is 81, and the left hand is and it looks like, you know, the upside down V and the 1, and it's just silliness, you know. But it was one thing.
81 in Arabic or 81 in English?
Arabic. So they say, look, your hands, it make dua, you know, your hands, and it has this number. So that kept me a little bit longer in this cult than I needed to be. You know,
I will try to find it so we can show it in the screen and so we can laugh together.
Okay, I look forward to that. And,
all right, my friend.
Keep up the great work. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. Take care.
Take care, man.
Let me see where we can find this so we can laugh. I want to see a drawing of it. You know, I'm trying to find a drawing. Okay, you know, if there is somebody people in the chat, if any one of you attack a Christian person, I will block you and I will ban you. If you make a mockery of a Christian because he is a Orthodox, I will block you. If you make a mockery because of somebody is a Catholic, I will block you and don't come to me again. If you make a mockery of somebody because he's a Protestant, I will block you. That is for sure. And don't ever come here again. All right? Just take a note. We are one by Christ and here to fight the devil by unity, not by adopting your stupidity. We have one Jesus. We have one church. It is not a Catholic, it's not a Protestant, it's not Orthodox. It is the Church of Christ. So if you don't like it, don't come here. If you are a person who sponsored the division like Muhammad between the Christians, get lost. As simple as that. All right? I don't know you, and I don't want to know you. All my brothers who believe in Christ are Christians. I don't ask them what church they go to, and none of my business, and it's not important. What is important is what you believe in, not a name or a sign in the top of a building. So this is a warning for anyone who will mock somebody because of a church you go to. My brother in Christ is somebody believe in the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Somebody believe in the crucifixion of Jesus. Somebody believe in his coming back. Somebody believe in salvation of Christ. Somebody believe that he died for us to save us. Somebody believe that the coming of Christ will be glorious and he will take his chosen one. He will know us from our fruits, not from our names, not from being Catholic or Protestant or Orthodox. If you don't like the message I Christian Prince he teach, get out. I don't care if I have one person listen to me or 1,000 or 1 million. I am not part of the devil plan to divide the Christians. Are we clear? So don't force me to block you. And then if I block you, I will block you. That's it. All right. Anyway, I'm trying to find this. You see, you guys took us out of our topic. The devil always try to disturb us, don't he? I could not find one Muslim website have a drawing for it. I see like pictures, but I see that I want to see the details so we can laugh together. Okay, I found. Okay, I found. Here we go. I found. Let me put it in the screen. Hmm. 81 plus 18. Okay. Let me show you the screen, guys, so we can laugh. You see, when somebody have a bankruptcy, he try to find a miracle in silly stuff. First of all, the scholars of Al-Azhar, they found that the names of Allah are 99 as wrong. As an example, if I ask the Muslims, where you got the names of Allah to be 99? Any Muslim is willing to call me? Where is mentioned? How you can be sure there are 99? And Abdul, who wanna call me? Who is a Muslim wanna call me? Because I want to show you something very funny and very stupid. Any Muslim? Hello? You see, the Muslims, they have a hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari saying that Allah have 99 names. And because of that, they consider that they are 99. But if we go and check the names in the Quran, we will find that those cannot be the name of Allah. For a very simple reason. Many of them, it cannot be have to do anything with God. It's an insult to God. But however, as long Muhammad he said that. If you go to at-Tirmidhi, you will find, let me see if I can find you the hadith. I will try to find you a hadith where it make it, you know, it shows us how stupid this claim about the 99 names. However, you remind me of something I said before. I was in a visit in the Middle East, and I found a Muslim sitting in the front of there is a castle, like historian castle. So he have a rosary in his hand, and I said to him, "Why the rosary? How many stones you have in the rosary?" He said 33. He said 33. I said, "Yeah." He said, and he showed me. You know, I know, and I'm asking the question just to go into conversation. And he held the rosary in his hand, and he said, "This is the 3 stones, and then there's 30 in the circle." I said, "That's wonderful." Jesus, he lived on earth 33 years. The Trinity is a 3. So the rosary, it is something the Muslims they took from the Christians. They adopt, they put it in as part of their religion, but they do not know what it is about. Monks, they used to recite prayer, and they count their prayers by the age of Jesus. So when they arrive to the 33, they complete the prayer. It's like daily prayer they do. Let us say 33 prayer. So the Muslim, they adopted that, and they come with this 33, which is extra 3. 33 is the age of Jesus, 3 is the Trinity, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. The total is 99. If you look with me in the screen here, the Muslims are trying to say 81 plus 18 equal to 1. But where is the 18 there? I mean, where is the 81 and where is the 18? What is this is drawing here? I mean, where you come with this drawing? Any Muslim can call me and explain to me. You see, I speak Arabic. I don't see what does that mean. I mean, I can put 18 here. I can put 81 not only in the hand. I can put it in the ass of somebody. But where is the 18 in the hand? If you want to say to me that in my hand, in the line of my hand, there's 18, that is a joke, because I have many lines in my hand. Everybody have different lines. Every human being have different lines. You don't have only 2 lines. You don't have 3 lines only. Open your hand right now and check. I wish I can put my hand in the camera, like my right hand. You will see in my right hand, I don't have what they are talking about at all. So they decide to take lines only they like, and they put it there and say, okay, we have 18, we have 81, this is 99. By the way, Muslims, why Muhammad did not say to us that? Was Muhammad not knowledgeable about this amazing miracle? They are desperate trying to find a miracle in the hand. About what? About the name of Allah. But now there's many fatwas that the names of Allah are not 99. Let me see if I can find you some fatwas. Let us see. The Muslims, they have a big argument about the names of Allah, and they did not reach really any agreement about it. Actually, the first one who made a challenge to the Muslims about that, I have to admit, it was a person, his name is Father Zakaria. He made a study, he made a research, and he come with the conclusion that the names of 99 are not found and they are not exist. And then the Muslim, they start responding, and they decide that there is some names are not truly part of the names of Allah. Let me see. I'm trying to find the fatwa in Arabic. All right, I think we found something. Let's see. Maybe this is the one. Okay, read with me carefully. This is a Muslim fatwa confirming that the names of Allah are not 99. This is Islam Web. Hold on, please. Don't call me. Don't call me now. Don't call me now. Let me finish this, please. This is Islam Web dot info. Let me show you the top, the address, or let us see here. You know, if you go here, you will find that this is Islam Islamic question and answer. I think you can find the same, because this website, they translate the same article into English, but you need to find it. The title of the article is the names of Allah 99 names only, or it is more? Look at the answer. They said that reported in Sahih Bukhari that the names of Allah is 99 except one, 100 except one. And then they continue. Many scholars they took. My friend, don't call me, please. Now don't call me. Let me finish this, please. Wait, hold your horses. Many scholars like Ibn Hazm, they use this hadith to mention that the total number of the names of Allah. And then he continue, and this is what Ibn Hazm he said, may Allah bless him and have mercy in his soul, but not many of the scholars agree with him about that. And then they continue saying, and then they said, and they reach into agreement, or let us say evidence, that we cannot the word hasara in Arabic is going to be like, we cannot limit it, the names of Allah by this number. This is by Imam Ahmad, hadith number 3704. And Abdullah ibn Mas'ud قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. You know what, let me see if I can find the hadith in the English, so we can read together. And this is Sahih hadith. Let us see. Give me a second. I will find the hadith in Arabic. Okay. You see, because this hadith should be exist. I don't know if this website have Ahmad, the Muslim Ahmad, maybe they don't have it. But anyway, this hadith in front of us, the Muslim, they can see it if they can read Arabic. And this is the hadith they are using as a proof that Allah names are not 99s and they cannot be limited to that number. They said, and the Prophet saying, أو استأثرت به في علم الغيب عندك دليل على أن أسماء الله الحسنى ما استأثر به في علم الغيب عنده فلم يطلع عليه أحد من خلقه. So they are saying that the Prophet, he said that what he knew of the ghaib, the unseen, have nothing to do with the reality, which means it's a lot more. And they said, and this is the proof that the names of Allah are more than 99 names. And this is approved by Shaykh al-Islam في مجموع الفتاوي, volume number 6, fatwa number 374. All right. And they continue, فهذا يدل على أن الله إن الله أسماء فوق 99. And this is a proof that Allah have more than 99 names. And then they continue, and Al-Khattabi, he said the same. Let us see. They say that the hadith says that Allah has 99 names, and whoever count it, he go to heaven. And they say, but as if you are saying, I am a person who have 1,000 dirham, or like let's say a dollar. I counted it, and if it is more, I count it as a charity, and if it's more, it is more charity. And he say, continue here, Wallahu fil Quran qala wallahi al-asma al-husna fad'u bihi. And the Quran confirm that all the good names belong to Allah, which means it's not limited. Any good names is belong to Allah. And then he said, and he did not say that it is not his names are the good names except 99 names. So they are confirming that whoever believe that Allah has 99 names, he's wrong. Or what they are saying, that Muhammad, he mentioned that, but this is not limited to the 99 names. Those are names mentioned in the Quran, which Muslims supposedly count as names of Allah. Are you get the answer, guys? Get the answer? So even Muslims, let me post the link for you, so Muslim they can go and check it out. So they do not say I'm making things up. All right, here we go. This is the Muslim fatwa confirming that the names of Allah is not 99. Oh, the link is so long. Let me see if I can convert it, because maybe it's in Arabic. It doesn't even go through. Hold on, I need to shorten the link. Google shorten. Okay, let's see. Let us do it in Google. Always when you have a link, have Arabic. Okay, here we go. Let us see if this will work. Is the link coming, guys? Is the link coming? Do you see it? Well, liar. Let us see who's the liar. This is your Islamic fatwa, not mine. I always Muslim get you busted. This is your Muslim fatwas. This is your scholars. Imam Ahmad is the one saying that, not me. Open it and read and laugh at yourself. Another false miracle got busted. Any Abdul? Let me post it again. And I change any Muslim to call me. He speak Arabic, and he say it doesn't say so. Any Muslim here? Who is a Muslim would like to call? Say it's not error that salute in plural though sound incorrect because is masdar. What does that mean? I'm not sure what the Muslim is saying to you. Can you ask them to call you, to call me? You see, sometimes Muslims they say things it's funny and stupid, and because they make it stupid, so you will not understand what they are trying to say. It's just an answer they throw at you and deal with it. You know what I mean? Like I will give you a dumb answer, which is very confusing, mean nothing, and that supposedly is my answer. Okay, you like it, you like it. Okay, go fly. Let us go to chapter. Chapter 26, verse number 16, the one you are talking about. You see, I'm reading your text. I don't understand what your text have to do with the verse. I mean, what does that mean? Not sure if I need to call. I have a question in Surah 26:16. Muslims say it is not an error that Rasul. It is not plural. It's not about Inna Rasul. You mean in the Arabic language? Yeah, yeah. This is a mistake and error. Yeah, in Arabic, correct. But in order to speak about such a mistake, we have to speak to people who speak Arabic. Always I avoid speaking about the Arabic language mistakes in the Quran, because in order to prove it, you have to speak to someone who speak Arabic, and there's no point. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, my friend, go ahead.
Hi. I have a question. I was the one who posted the question, which sounds funny. The Muslim tells me in Quran 26:16 that the word for messenger can be single or plural. It doesn't matter, but they don't explain what that means, and I don't understand why it can be singular if it's required to be plural in verse 16. Can you explain? Because you speak Arabic.
Well, you know, the verse simply is not a singular verse. Simply, it is a plural name. And at the same time, when somebody says inna, I never heard of such a statement actually before from anyone speaking in such a way in Arabic. You cannot find one Arabic person saying inna, like inna as a one person. That's impossible. So they try always to explain a mistake by saying it can be in the Arabic language, it can be okay. But the truth is, mostly, or most of Muslims, they try to explain it. They say that it is not really inna. It was an error in this in the writing. It was inni. You know, inni makes sense. Inni Rasulu Rabbul Alameen. I am, you know, I am the messenger of Allah, or the messenger of the word. But the Muslim, in order to explain it, they say, okay, well, we can use it, but they cannot show us where we can use it. Show me an example where it says before by anyone that a person, he can say inna when he is speaking about a singular person. Can the Muslim who said to you show you an example? Because if we can see an example, that means it's true. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they use the funny word masdar, and I don't know what that means.
Masdar is the source, but what does it have to do? Inna is a word by itself. Inna is a word by itself. What masdar? It's coming from I am, you know. So I am, when you say I am for a person, you say I am. In English, you say we, right?
Yes.
This is we. This is not even two. This is we. So who are they we? That will be the question, right? So if it is one person speaking, then that is a mistake. But if it is more than two, you see, it's not. It cannot be even for two, because in Arabic, there is a word for two, like both of us, the same as in English. In English, there is they, there's both, and there is one, he or she, right? Arabic is the same. So we have a word for both. We have a word for one individual, and we have a word for more than two. Two and more, we have a word for it. Two, we have a word for it, and one, we have a word for it. So here, if it's speaking about two, then why he is saying we if it is only two? You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what about the messenger? In many translations, the Muslims, they trick us and they say messengers, but it's in Arabic it only says one messenger. So what are they doing there? Are they trying to trick us because they're lying? You know.
Well, you know, put yourself in their shoes, and they are trying to defend. And in order to defend, they have to speak, to play the game of Arabic. You don't know Arabic. That's the easiest way to get away from anything. You say you don't speak Arabic, and because you don't speak Arabic, you know.
But most of them, they don't speak Arabic either. Even their imams necessarily knows Arabic, and they parrot what their imam says, but they don't even understand what their words mean.
Yeah. You see, when I want to speak about me and others, then I have to say, I cannot say inna. This is period. And the proof of that, I want the Muslim to show me one proof in Arabic. We have millions of Arabic books, correct?
Yes.
Okay, the same as in English. So if you say to me, there is a way to say such a thing, well, show me where you can. Who is the one who used that thing before? Nobody. Out of millions of books speaking, let's say English, suddenly somebody says you can say she to he. Okay, show me. If this is possible, then it's possible. That means it have to appear in different place, but it appear only here. And then you says to me it's possible in Arabic to do that. Then how you learn it's possible? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we learn about what is possible and what is not based on experience, based on the language, based on practice, not based on making an opinion and we throw it in the wind. How you prove that it is possible? You know, you need to remember that the Muslim, the grammar in Arabic is made to match with the Quran. Okay, it made to match with the Quran, not the Quran, not the, like it's not a grammar for the Arabic really. It is a grammar made to fit with the Quran. Like the Quran is a box, and we want to make the Arabic fit in that box. It's not the opposite, because the Muslim, they treat the Quran as a holy Arabic, and Arabic is not holy. It is the Quran holy Arabic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in order to make the Arabic fit with the Quran, we have to make it fit what is holy, not fixing the Quran to make it fit with the real Arabic.
So if the Quran is speak strange Arabic, then it's
then they try to say, it's like as an example, I remember, and I told this story many times before. A teacher, I wrote a word in the wrong way, and the Arabic teacher, he started making mockery of me. He says to me, "You are a donkey, you are stupid. How dare you to write it this way? How stupid are you?" And after making mockery of me for long, you know, like he loved it because he hate me. After he did that, and then he said, "What? You are not even upset after all what I said to you, all the names I called you?" He looked at me. I'm smiling. So he looked at me like, "What? You don't even have a feeling? You don't have emotion after all what I said to you?" I said, "Sir, this is how it is in the Quran written." The second I said that, he started saying totally the opposite. Absolutely, like he was shocked. Yes, this is the right way. Actually, I was just trying to see who of you will notice that he wrote it in the right way. I was trying to see even the ring of the bell ring, and we have to go home. You know, we're kids. We have to go home, and it was the last class in the day, so we are done. The teacher, imagine how much he's scared. He closed the door. He said, "Nobody leave, nobody leave," because he have to explain. Otherwise, he was scared. The kids will go home and they will tell their family that our teacher said to a student that the one who write the way it is in the Quran, he's a donkey. You know what I mean? So suddenly all the grammar in Arabic, all what he was saying about wrong in a grammar, he told me a kid will not do this mistake. A stupid kid will not do that. Somebody is in the 5th grade will not do a mistake like this. How you write it this way? He was humiliating me, calling me names, etc. But the same second I said to him that this is how it's in the Quran, he switched upside down, and then at the end he says, "Give him a hand, give him a hand. He got it right. He is the only." Like, thank you, you know. And he was terrified like hell. So this is how it is. They try always to make it match with the Quran, even if it's wrong.
Yeah. Okay, that helps explain.
And you
Thank
know,
you very much.
and you know, I have like when you speak to a Muslim about something, show him, give me an example. Give me an example where you can use the word like this. Maybe it's true. Can you show me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if he cannot show you, it means it's not exist in the Arabic language like this. As simple as that. If I say to you, people before they use such a language in English, I have to show it. This means it exists. As long as you are saying in Arabic you can do that, well, that's mean that's mean you can do that. Based on what you decide you can do that, based on this only, based on this verse, you decide that you can do that in Arabic, or because in Arabic before people they say that.
Well, before I didn't even know that single words can be plural and plural words can be single, because normally in language they must match. But Muslims, they say, oh, well, suddenly it doesn't matter. But then where does this come from? Who decides that it doesn't matter? Who says? And they can't show you from any grammar book. They just say, well, my teacher said, but your teacher don't even speak Arabic. So.
Well, you see here in the front of you, it says in the interpretation, speaking about two of you approach the Pharaoh and say, indeed we are. Maybe in English it sounds fine, right? In English you can say we for two, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But in Arabic, if we are two, you don't say such a word, because this is not for two. I don't remember anywhere I did use the word inna for two person, because it's not a group. Inna is for, like, if you go, it can be used for one person. As an example, the Quran says inna anzalna dhikr wa inna lahu lahafizun. So it is us who send the dhikr, which means it's us who send the scriptures, if you go in the Quran. But this is, the Muslims agree that this is about plural name, it's not for two. But they say because Allah is majestic, so always he used the language of the majestic kings. So they say inna. If we search in the Quran, okay, if you look with me here, look what it says.
Yeah.
Chapter 2 verse number 14. I don't know if you can see my screen. Do you see here it
Yes.
says this is the same word as inna, but inna here is about who? About a group, not about two. If you go to this is about a group, not about two people. If you meet okay, let's see, this is Yusuf Ali translation, right? Yusuf Ali. Okay, if you go to 14, when they meet those who believe, they say, do you see it says they? And then they say inna. You see here we? This is inna. So inna is for they. It is possible and it's right to say for a group it have to be three and more. But to say it for two, that would be weird. Let us see. Chapter 2 verse 156. You will see always it's coming for a group who they are more than three. Actually it's a big number. So chapter 2 verse 156, it says the same. Who say when they affected with calamity to Allah, we belong. We belong. This is inna. You see it? So always we is for people who they are a group, not for one or but in the Quran too, the word inna is used, as we said, as we, when Allah he speak about himself as inna anzalna dhikr wa inna lahu lahafizun. It is us. Look here. ولو أن كتبنا عليهم, the same word, but it says we. Who is the one who's talking? Allah. Chapter 4 verse number 66. And if we, the same word. All right, so the same word always repeat as we, and we is going to be used always for a group of people, not for one, not for two, unless it is in the Quran mentioned about Allah. Allah supposedly he speak about himself always as we, and the Muslim they say it's a majestic thing, like the king he say we order you, we forgive thee, but for Allah to say we just because a king he says so, this is funny, because he should not speak of we if he is one.
Yes, maybe Allah needs friends, because he's all by himself.
It's not about friends. No, it's about we, because now it's not about friends. It's about him. You see here, here this is inna. The Jews they said inna qatalna al-Masih Isa ibn Maryam. They said we. It's about they. So inna here is they said. So it's the same word. If you go to translation Yusuf Ali 157, okay, you will see. You see how translated? They said we killed the Christ. You will not find it speaking about two. They speak always about a group of people. Here you will see inna awhayna ilayka. Inna here again appear. This is for a group. And for Allah to use the same word as inna, which is mean we, it's very funny. For Allah should not be making himself majestic by saying we if he is one, because still you are majestic God, regardless if you say we or I. Correct? You do not need a little we to make you majestic. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
Because if God is God, I mean, what we would do? A king, he will, he fabricate words just to make himself majestic, because a king at the end of the day is a human being like everybody. So what if he's a king? But he add things to his name to make himself majestic, and he's above others. But when God he speak and he say we, and yet you believe that your God is one, then you need to explain to us why he keeps saying we. It doesn't make sense. He's trying to copy the language of the kings. Why? He's equal to the kings. He need majestic language to make himself majestic, or he's majestic already. It's a silly argument.
But the Muslims, they say Allah is higher, superior, better than anything, and we can't compare him to anything. So why is Allah compare himself to the kings?
Right?
Doesn't make sense.
Why he need the phrase used by kings to make himself elevate himself above others if he is God anyway? If the kings themselves, they are going to worship him. By saying we as the same as the king, you made yourself the same as kings.
Yeah,
it's the language of a human being description for, and that will be a problem for Muslims to prove to us that Allah is one, but yet he is we. Yeah. Anyway, I advise you not to focus on those things, by the way, much. I mean the Arabic mistakes, unless you speak Arabic, because they can get away with it easy. And even now, like I speak Arabic, they can say, oh, I can show you the interpretation, I can show you, here we go to the interpretation, it says we. Even the interpretation here, it says we. Okay, so it is we. Okay, why we if it's both?
Yeah.
If it is two, it is we for two. Arabic, we can say kilana. We both, the same as in English. Why Allah is using a plural word for a group when it is only two people there or one person? But here speaking supposedly about two people. All right.
Maybe Allah is not an expert on Arabic. Maybe he's learning from Muhammad Arabic. So
you see, for me, this is not really important. Let us say it is inna, and let us say it's correct. That will not make Islam bad or good or even wrong, because language is something changeable, which means in certain time people they might say something, and today we cannot find what they say. You know what I mean? It's possible. It's possible that some certain way of speaking disappear. But the problem here, the Muslim they say that the Arabic language of the Quran is preserved, so they cannot say it disappear, because then we should find other people, because they preserve speeches from the time of Muhammad, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can you find me from the time of Muhammad where somebody says inna for two? If you can show me that, then you can make a point, and then I have to agree with him. I'm not against to agree if he can show me. But can you show me where we have thousands and thousands in the hadith? If you can show me somebody says inna for two, then you are right, and then I will say you are right. I'm not going to speak against it. But again, for me, this is not really important. I focus on something more important. There's stupidity in the Quran is amazing. Why want to go waste my time over if it is we or I or both? There's more horrible mistakes. Focus on hit the head of the snake, not the tail.
One other question, because I have not learned Arabic yet. As you pointed out, many of the Arabic translations, the English translations, they deceive us who aren't Muslim with their false translation. But can you recommend one English translation that is generally the best? Like, is less lies in it?
I noticed sometime maybe Bigtal sometime is better, and I found that this website, let us see this website, but I forgot which translation. Let us see. discover something. All right. If you go here as an example, chapter 55, verse number 56, and then you try to find a correct translation, I could not find anyone giving correct translation except this guy. Hilali and Khan, both are Muslims. They are giving correct translation, but I'm not sure about the rest of their translation. We have to compare verse by verse. You know what I mean? But I notice here as an example that they are the only honest people who said what is in the Quran. If you notice here, all of them, they did not mention that this is about the skin inside the vagina, and it's about the intercourse. All of them, they say no man and genie touched them before. Do you see? All the translation. This is the only translation was honest and gave a correct translation. So based on this, look like Hilali and Khan, they are better than the rest. But how better they are? Let us see. If we go to chapter Al-Baqarah, that's chapter 4, verse number 34, let's say. The Nisa, just to see. Like you have to discover it like basis and translation verse by verse. You cannot say which one really. Let us see here. Okay. See here, they lie. They were honest in that verse, but here they are lying. They say, admonish them first, next refuse to share bed with them, last beat them lightly. It doesn't say that, so they are lying here. So they were honest in that verse, they are lying here. If you go to Biktal get them busted. You will see Biktal here says, admonish them and banish them in the beds apart and scourge them. So Biktal was lying in the previous verse, telling the truth in this verse. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
This verse accurate. This verse here translation is accurate. Scourge them. In the other translation, they were telling the truth about the previous verse, but they are lying about the translation of this verse. There's no last, there's no end, there's no first, there's no second, and there's no lightly. Lightly, if it is useful. If it's useful. You know what I mean? So there is nothing is called guarantee, but there is a translation done by brother Osama Dakdok. You can go and get it from Amazon, you know. I did not read all of it, but I think he will be 10 times more honest than any Muslim when he translates.
Yeah, I think that's good for non-Muslims to read because they can see all the things that is actually there. But thinking sometimes when you're talking to Muslims, we must use Muslim translation, and so I look for a better translation that some Muslim wrote.
It is based on the verse, is not based on the translator, because translation can change from person to person and they lie.
Yeah,
I can show you the same hadith in the book of the Sunnah, in the website of the Sunnah.com. The same exact story obviously is made by two translators, and the translation is totally different, totally huge different. One is honest, one is lying. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's a translator about honesty, how honest he is when he translates. And even sometimes it's about how capable he is to translate, because not everybody can translate too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, my friend, thank you very much for calling.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, always try to focus on something more important. If this is here, it says inna or for one or for a group, it doesn't make really too much different. Let us say it's an error, you know. The Muslim, he can say to you, well, it is when they are writing the script, there's even the scholars of Islam, they agree, by the way, there's many words in the Quran written wrongly. Hello?
Hello, CP.
Yes, my friend.
I just want to ask, because we are talking about how to debate with Muslims.
Yeah.
So because I'm from Malaysia.
Okay.
Yeah. So one of the popular things that they say here when they want to convince my friends or family to convert to Islam is when you see when people are possessed, and when they say the word of Allah or do some one or two things that they from the Islamic perspective. So the person who were possessed, they will get out of the body from that person who are possessed when they are calling azan or Allah. So I'm just wondering, can you just tell me a little bit more about this jinn thing that they are talking about, and then are those jinns, as we Christians call demons, or I'm just not too clear on that part. That's all.
My friend, the one who says to you, if we say the name of Allah, the genie will come out as they claim, then how come the Prophet himself, he was possessed? He was not saying Allah, he was not praying to Allah, he was a bad person, he was possessed, and then supposedly Allah, he sent two angels. He did not send two angels to do say Allah and then Muhammad is fine. He sent two angels, and those angels, they have to do a research and find where is the magic is written so they can control it, as you see here the story in front of me. So if claiming saying Allah will make a genie come out, the Muslim, they believe in genie. By the way, we Christians don't believe in genie.
Okay.
We believe in demon. Genie are not demon. Many Christians, they misunderstood. They think genie is a demon. No. So but it's like a creature which is trying to copy what is demon is. Demon is a spirit, genie is not a spirit. But the Muslims believe that genie, he can go and dissolve himself inside you. How? Nobody can explain. He's not a spirit, he's not a spirit, he's a creature, he's a physical creature, but he can dissolve himself even inside your blood. How? Nobody can explain. At the same time, you will see Muhammad himself was possessed, or let us say he was controlled by a genie. He was controlled by a magic, and in this case it's a shaitan himself. So the black magic is a satanic supposedly practice, and for somebody to control you by the black magic, he is controlling you by shaitan. So how Muhammad himself was controlled by shaitan, and Allah saying Allah did not help, or reading Quran did not help? As you see here, two angels, they came and they have to do an investigation and to find where is the magic, and then after that Muhammad supposedly he was getting better, but saying Allah did not work. None of those angels says Allah, and Muhammad was fine. Even Muhammad, he said, if you eat 7 ajwa, if you eat 7 ajwa, no magic can control you, which means shaitan cannot control you, and no poison can kill you. Okay, so Muhammad himself, he is advising us that we can fight the devil by eating ajwa. But yet he himself was possessed by the devil, and the ajwa did not help him, neither Allah helped him. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And Muhammad was possessed to the point he cannot even differentiate between having sex for real or having sex for fake, as you see in the hadith in front of us. I don't know if you can see the screen.
Yes, I can see it.
The Prophet continued for such and such a period of time, imagining that he has slept between two brackets, has sexual relationship with his wives, but in fact he did not. Why? Because of a black magic, as you see in the screen. But here Muhammad is proving to us that he's a false teacher and he's a false man, because Muhammad, he eat ajwa every day. This is his favorite meal. And the Muslim, they eat ajwa today because Muhammad, he eat ajwa. Okay, so 7 ajwa can protect you from poison and from magic, but you will not believe it if I say to you that Muhammad, he was poisoned and he died by poison. So two things happened to him, proving to us that he's a liar. If the 7 ajwa will protect you from poison and protect you from magic, he was infected and by both, and he died by poison. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So if the Muslim, they say we can fight a genie by saying Allah, well, okay, here we go. I say Allah every day. The Muslim, they say I have a genie inside me. I say Allah, I make fun of Allah, and Allah cannot take the genie out of me. You know? They say you have a sickness in your heart, you have a genie in your heart, you have shaitan inside you. Okay, we say Allah every day, and shaitan is not going out. Help me, please. Say Allah. Yeah, it's a stupid, you know. All those. By the way, there's many videos like they are an act. You know, they are scammers. The same as even some Christians, they are scammers too. You might see somebody, he claimed to be a Christian minister. He brings some fake people. The same, the Muslim, they do the same. They are both are scammers. They are from the devil. Those people who do this business, they are devilish people. They are not truthful. So they bring you a person, and supposedly he moved his hand and everybody fell down, and it's supposedly he's so powerful, and by the power of God he did that, and blah 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 blah. You know, there's many of those. There is some truthful people, but there's many they are scammers, and Muhammad is the same as those. So there's people who bring somebody to act like, okay, he have a devil inside him, so now I'm going to rebuke him by the name of Allah, and the genie starts screaming, leave me alone, please, stop, stop. And after they leave, they pay, you know, this is a person, he work for them, they are a group, they are teaming up, they bring somebody to act. It's a scam. It's a scam.
Okay.
Yeah, be aware from the scam, my friend.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right. God bless you, CP. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And remember, you can hear me from YouTube. Remember, if Allah can help people in their problems by saying the word Allah, so why Muhammad was sick and suffering badly by sickness, not because he was killed. Muhammad, even he cannot even recognize where he is. Even once he said, who I am, where I will be. He keeps saying that. He lost his mind. So where is Allah to protect him? Not to protect him from death, but to protect him from illness. You see, Jesus, he was killed. He was crucified. But Jesus, when people, they just touch him, they are healed. Jesus, he say to the dead man, come from the grave, he's out. Jesus, he ordered the nature obey. Where is Allah? If Allah, his name is powerful, where is Allah? What is the hadith number? You do not need hadith number. Just go to sunnah.com, my friend. Just type he who eats 7 ajwa, as you see it on the screen, and you will find there are many hadith. All right, and don't practice it, by the way. You see, the Muslim, they say to us that in the Bible it says that the believer of Christ, if he no poison can kill him. They say to you that the Bible is not talking about drinking poison, really. The Bible is speaking about that no poison can kill us, which means we will not die because of poison. What kill us? What Jesus said? Jesus said, don't fear the one who killed the body, but the one who killed the soul. Correct, guys? So no poison can kill us, but Christians, they were dying left and right. The Messiah himself was crucified, but he overcome death. So don't fear death. Don't fear poison. No poison can kill us. No sword can kill us, because we are not dead. We are living with the Christ. This is not about physical death. It's about we will live, because everybody will die anyway. You see, every second God killed many people. God, he killed them. We said he died. A person, he died. But the fact, God, he took your soul, right? He created you in a certain natural way where you will die by yourself, but it's a fact he is the one who made you die. So we say you die, but the fact you are getting killed. Simply, your time expired. Your machine expired. Yeah. So like somebody, he said to me in Skype, how you can explain to us barbaric verses in the Bible for us. My friend, it's barbaric for you because today you live in this world. If you live in that world, you will see it's not barbaric. Don't be stupid and don't be foolish. In order to understand what barbaric mean, I have to go and live in that time where everybody died by the sword, everybody killed, everybody fight, war is upon all the people. The Jews, they've been enslaved twice. The enemy, they used to attack them and kill their children and rape them, and they take their women. The whole nation been taken twice. So when you talk about barbaric, as if you are talking about that the whole world was angels and the Jews, they were the devil. You know what I mean, guys? Do you understand what I'm saying? If I want to judge the Jews and I want to judge the Bible about saying go for war and fight this nation next to you, we need to understand the history, what was happening there. Those people, they were attacking them, killing them, raping them, destroying them. So we are living in a barbaric society where everybody want to kill you. So you are requiring the Jew to be the angels who everybody can kill them and they cannot defend themselves, and they cannot do. The Jews, they believe in something very simple: eye for an eye. Eye for an eye. You kill us, we kill you. You fight us, we fight you. You destroy us, we destroy you. You burn our houses, we burn your houses. You take our cattle, we will take your cattle. So in order to understand what it's called barbaric for you today, you need to go back on time, and then you will see how silly you are when you say barbaric, because at that time it was a lifestyle and everybody have to survive. It is barbaric to own a slave, but we live in a time everybody owns slaves, and if you do refuse to be a slave, it's not a choice. You lose war, you became a slave. You travel in the highway, in the road, somebody kidnap you, he make you a slave and sell you in the market. It's not a choice. So they try to judge what is written thousands of years ago about history, exists thousands of years ago, by what they think it is lawful for today, or what is barbaric for today. What is barbaric for you before, it is not barbaric at that time. As an example, how barbaric it is to use a nuclear weapon and destroy cities and burn them alive. Is it barbaric? How barbaric it is to use bombs and burn people alive by using bombs. You don't complain about that. You think it's fine, right? This is barbaric. This is a pure violence. Stupidity is amazing. And if a Muslim, he says to you about killing, you know, Islam is the religion of killing. Everything in Islam is based on killing. Every chapter in the Quran says kill them, slaughter them, even cut their fingertips, torture them. Cutting fingertips. Why you want to kill? Why you want to cut fingertips? Okay, you want to kill the guy, kill the guy. Why you want to cut his fingertips? Because Islam is religion of revenge and hatred. Right? But for you, you claim that this is barbaric. When you are barbaric today, nothing changed. Human beings, they kill each other. They attack each other. They take over countries. Nothing changed. You think you are not barbaric today? Or what you do, you justify what is barbaric to you today. So there is not barbaric verses in the Quran and the Bible. My friend, I don't have time for stupidity. The word barbaric is a definition you give. Actually, the second you say barbaric, you are insulting somebody. Do you know that? Because barbaric, you are saying there's a nation who they are called the barbar, and they are evil. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, my friend, go ahead.
Are you free?
Sorry?
Hello. Are you free now?
Are you what? Free?
Are you free?
Yeah, we are live on air, my friend. People, they can hear you. What do you want to say?
Okay, I want to say that, do you believe in the Bible whole as a whole?
Which Bible I believe in? Asking me about the Bible of Allah or the Bible, my Bible?
No, your Bible, the Bible of Yahweh, as you Christians
okay.
claim.
So you just admitted that the Bible we have is the true Bible of Yahweh, and the Bible of Allah is not the Bible of...
I said as you claim.
No, you are the one who said the Bible of Yahweh, correct? Isn't it you who said the Bible of Yahweh?
Yes, as
okay.
you say.
So the Bible of Yahweh,
claim,
okay, hold on. So you admitted that the Bible of Yahweh have nothing to do with the Bible of Allah.
Actually, I have doubt about the name Yahweh because I don't know, is this actually the actual name of God?
First of all, Yahweh is not a name of God.
Divine.
Yahweh is not a name of God. You are ignorant. When Moses asked God, what I will tell my...
Yeah.
Hold on. When Moses says to God, who was speaking to him, what I will say to my people, he said to them, tell them, I am who I am. This is what Yahweh means. It's not a name. It is I am. So in that language, your voice is cutting. So it's not a language. It's not a name as much. It is God present himself by saying I am. I'm listening. Go ahead.
So it's
what?
It's a name. This is not a name.
It's not a name. It's not a name. It's not a name. We can call him by that name as a name, but it's not really a name, because God, he present himself that he exists by himself.
Is this the divine? Is this the divine name of God?
It's not. It is
God,
just no. It is a God acknowledge himself that I am the one who exists by himself, which means if you want to recognize me, I am the only one who is exist by himself. I do not need to be exist by someone else. I do not need someone else to be exist.
Okay,
so I am. So your God has a name. Now let me ask you, as long as we are talking about the name of my God.
When we Muslims say La ilaha illallah, there is no God but Allah, we Muslims, we exclude Yahweh because he can't be God, because I have doubt that is that God represented.
Okay, let me ask you what Allah mean.
Allah simply means the God.
Who said that to you?
Who said that to you?
Who said that to you? No, give me the name of the donkey who said that to you.
Al-Ilah.
Al-Ilah has nothing to do. You see, this is how, my friend, this is how silly. This is how silly. Let me talk. This is how silly what you just said. You just said La ilaha illallah. So how you say Allah is the same as Al-Ilah, but then you said there's no God but God.
Yes, there is no God but the God.
Okay, is Allah is a name or just a word mean God?
Actually, before Islam, it is just a name, common noun. But Muslims we use as proper noun, because you know that.
My question is very simple: is it a word mean God, or it is a name for your God, singular name for your God?
Singular name for our God, because
okay, thank you.
That
so what Allah mean?
Allah means the God.
No, you just told me. You just told me, my friend. It's a name. It's a name. It cannot be just a word. It cannot be a word mean God, because the word in Arabic for God is ilah, al-ilah. Okay, so la ilaha illa Allah. Okay, what is the name of your God? Is Allah. What does that name mean?
Its meaning is Allah, and the God.
Okay, what does that word mean? You do not know. You are saying to me the God. What God? What the name? What is the name of your God? Is God?
Yeah, God is.
Who told you that? Who told you that? This is silly. The name of your God is God. So now, are you saying to me somebody who worships Satan, he can call him Allah? He can say there's. Are you saying to me? Are you saying to me someone who worships Satan, he can say there's no La ilaha illa Allah, and he means Shaitan? Can he mean Shaitan by saying Allah?
Right. Yeah, you're on the right path, because before Islam, Muhammad, peace be upon his father, he worshipped Shaitan, and his whole family worshipped Satan as Allah, because
that's wonderful.
His name was Abdullah. So,
see, guys, did you hear this? Did you hear this? Did you hear this? This guy, he just said to us that the father of Muhammad, he used to worship Shaitan, and his name is Abdullah. So at that time, if you worship Allah, if you worship Allah, hold on. If you worship Allah, you are worshiping Shaitan. Thank you very much. That's wonderful. Thank you very much. I should pay you for this. So now you admitted that before Islam, Shaitan, he was Allah. Okay, why Muhammad he adopt the same name of the same Shaitan to be his God? Why he did not bring us a name of his God? If you are saying to me that they was to worship Shaitan as Allah.
And Arabic language did not exist before, 2nd century.
Arabic language was not exist before? Arabic English language was not exist before? Before what?
2nd century, I think, if I am not wrong.
Arabic language was not exist in the 2nd century. Who told you that?
I was taught by my
You mean 2nd century of Islam, 2nd century of Christianity?
Imam. My Imam is...
So Arabic was not exist. Okay, let me ask you a question. Arabic was not exist 400 years before Christ, you mean, correct?
Oh, am I wrong? Please correct me.
No, I'm asking you. This what he said to you. 400 years before Christ, Arabic was not exist, correct?
Yeah, at the time of Christ, maybe Arabic that we have today, modern Arabic.
This is not the question. This is the question. Was Arabic, you said Arabic was not exist in the 2nd century. Arabic does not exist.
2nd century AD, not BC.
No problem. AD, no problem. Okay. So 2nd century AD, there was no Arabic, correct?
Yeah, am I right? Because
I don't know. You are telling me.
currently,
You told me your imam said that to you, right? Your imam. Why?
yeah,
Why your
stop,
imam? Okay, I
stop.
will go with your imam. So why the Arab they say that Ishmael he learned Arabic at the age of 13 or 11? Was Ishmael
Oh,
exist?
Ishmael.
Was Ishmael exist in the 2nd century, which means 400
No,
years before Jesus?
those who tell that Ishmael was an Arab talking children of Abraham, they lie actually,
They are lie. I
because
agree with you. I
at the
agree with you. So we
yeah,
agree now. The Muslims are full of lies and they lie about many things. Now, how you can trust the sheikh who said to you that in the 2nd century Arabic wasn't exist if you are just admitted that the Arab they lie about their religion? How we will know now if they are telling the
that's what
truth?
when I called you because you are a very honest man and you have a lot of courage to do that. That's why I'm
Okay.
calling you. So
Let me ask you a question.
that's
Let us
why
make it simple, me and you. I don't know what's your name, my friend. What's your name?
no, I don't want to.
Okay, no problem. I will call you
I
Muhammad.
don't.
Is that fine? I will call you Muhammad. Is that okay?
Okay, yes,
Okay.
my first name is Muhammad
Okay.
actually.
All right. No problem. My friend, let us not to waste our time. What make Allah God? What make Allah God? In order to worship somebody, he had to prove himself to me first to be God, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever heard about, as an example, chapter 86, verse number 6 and 7, where Allah he says that women have a sperm coming from the ribs?
Yeah, I'm a medical student, MBBS. I'm
Okay,
doing
wonderful. That's
MBBS
wonderful.
third.
I will take advantage of that, guys. This guy is studying medical. That's wonderful. So if Allah is God, how God he saying such a silly thing that women they have sperm coming from the
Yeah,
ribs?
it's no, not women, men.
No, my
Oh,
friend.
I
No,
think you.
no, no, my friend. No, no. Read the verse for me. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen in YouTube? Let me send you the link
No, I
for the
can't.
YouTube. I will send you the link for YouTube so you can click on it and you can see the screen with me. All right. Or
Okay.
actually,
No, I can go to the verse
no,
if
no,
you.
no. I can give you. I will give you the link. I want you to click the link. I will give you. Okay, my friend. Here we go.
Okay, give me. No
All right.
problem.
This is the link. I want you to open it and tell me, does it say that or I'm making things up? This is your Islamic official website owned by the King of Jordan.
Altafsir.com.
Yeah.
Is this that link?
Yes. Open it and read with me. Chapter 86, verse number 7. You can read verse number 6 and 7. Or you can read
Okay.
any verses as you wish.
Yeah, I know that. I know this translation.
Hmm.
This says breastbones of the women. You know Arabic. You know very well that the
Okay,
women.
so
This
what?
word does not exist in this Arabic, literal Arabic.
No,
You
my
know
friend, this
that.
is a lie. Who said that to you? How you know it's not exist in Arabic? How you know it's not exist in Arabic? Please, no, listen.
Yes,
How
stop.
you know it's not exist in Arabic? I can show you right
Because
now. I can show you right now. I can show you right now that. Okay, do you want me to show you the dictionary?
Okay, tell me that which word in this verse in Arabic is women. The
At-taraib.
Arabic.
At-taraib is not. There is no women. The word is at-taraib is the chest of the women, the ribs of the women. Actually, it's not even the ribs. It is the location of the necklace of the women. You see, when the women she have, you see where is the two bones in the before it meet her neck. That is a tribe where the necklace supposedly stand.
Actually, this verse is talking about between ribs and the backbones
Right.
of men, not women. It's only talking about men, not women.
My friend,
ribs and
no,
backbones.
it's not up to you to say that. It's not up to you to say that because this is tribe is only used for women. Tara'ib, when we say tara'ib, is a word we use for the location of ribs for women. We don't use it for men. Are you getting the point? So we go right now. If we go, my friend, if we go now and we choose, if we choose any Islamic interpretation for the verse, you will see all of them. They agree that this is about the ribs of the women. It's not me who's choosing. You said it's not in Arabic. This is the Arabic in the front of us. You see all those. You can choose any one you want, and you can see what it's mean. This is, as an example, the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Tafsir ibn Kathir, he said that sexual fluid comes out from Yeah, he also said men and women. Yeah, you are correct.
Yeah, the ribs of the women, not men of women. The ribs of the women. The ribs of the women. Okay. So is that accurate or this is false?
No, I don't agree with this interpretation.
No, it's not
because,
interpretation. It's
I
not
don't-
interpretation, my friend. Let me. Okay, what about your prophet explaining that? Your prophet, he said that the man, he have orgasm, and the women have orgasm, and the water of the man
Water, no water.
yeah, he call it water. The Quran call it water too.
doesn't-
The Quran, no, the Quran call the sperm of the man water.
Only sperm and
My
ovum,
friend, my
only two
friend, my
cells.
friend, my friend, you are smarter than this. It's not up to you. If Muhammad, he described it as water, it is water. He described the sperm as water. What's your problem? Read with me carefully. This is your prophet. This is your this is your this is your prophet saying. Are you saying your prophet is a liar? Are you saying your prophet is a liar? Read with me carefully. The prophet.
I'm saying that.
My friend.
Okay, I'm saying that I have doubt that actually Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that because Hadith was written 250 years after.
Well, the Quran is
the
Quran is written more than 350 to 400 years after Muhammad. There's no Quran until now written by Muhammad or even by Uthman. Can you show me the Quran of Uthman?
Our prophet couldn't read or write.
My friend, this is not a question. This is not a question. You said you cannot accept the Hadith because written 200 years after Muhammad, right?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
How you can accept the Quran which is written after that?
I didn't say that I accept the whole Quran because you know.
Okay, my friend. So you are a person selective. So how you can believe in this God to be God if you are selective about what he say, what he did not say? If you are not sure what he said, so you are saying to me maybe Allah did not say that. Okay, how now? Okay. How then? How we can trust Allah to be God? How can God can be God, but he cannot even trust? You cannot trust his words. It's protected.
How? Because I can't believe that the all-knowing God, he will make a silly embryological mistake.
So look what happened to you because you decide to go in denial because this is obviously it's a stupid. So what you say to yourself, you try to convince yourself, okay, there's no way God will say that. So it's not Allah, it is somebody else he put it there. Thank you very much. You are not being honest with yourself, my friend. You are trying to fool yourself. Say, okay, God is smarter than this. This is stupid. But instead of leaving Islam, you say to yourself, no, I want to stay in Islam. And I want to convince myself that it's not Allah who's okay. What is your proof? Hold on. All the Muslims in the world, they believe that this is the book of Allah and this verse is made by Allah except you. Why? Because you decide to go in denial.
Not all the Muslims.
All the Muslims. Any Muslim he don't believe, my friend, you are not a Muslim anymore because any Muslim they believe that the Quran is corrupt is not a Muslim no more.
Abu Bakr believed that Quran was corrupted. Does that mean
no, okay, how Abu Bakr believed the Quran is corrupt? Show me.
Because you know that at the time of Battle of Umama, many Hafiz died, and Abu Bakr doubted that the portion of the Quran already lost.
He did not say the Quran is corrupt. He said we are afraid that we are losing the Quran, which means the Quran is not preserved, not corrupt. There's a huge difference between not preserved and corrupt.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I do not believe that corrupted. I believe that.
Yeah, but this means this verse is it a corrupt verse? This verse about the sperm of the man and the sperm of the women, is it corrupt?
I believe that maybe scribes made mistakes or
scribe mistakes. Okay, my friend.
Yeah, you know that many manuscripts today we have the Topkapi or Samarkand or Sana variations. You know, if you researched that scribal mistakes.
Okay.
Just like the Bible.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If I show you more mistakes in the Quran, are you going to say the same to me? They are going to make maybe the scribe they make mistake. Are you going to do the same? Because I can count for you endless mistakes. And there's no point. No, hold on, my friend. Just listen to me. Listen to me, please. Listen to me, my friend. Listen to me. If each time I show you a mistake in the Quran, you will say to me, maybe the scribe they have a mistake. Then there's no point of my conversation with you. Because for me, because for you, no, my friend, don't waste my time. Listen, my friend, this is my YouTube. I want you to listen to me from there. I want you to click at this link and you can join the group there and you can chat with them, please. Because I am not going to waste my time showing you mistake after mistake. If you are not going to go to YouTube, No,
Talk about that verse.
go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and listen to me, please. Okay, guys. If I continue, I can show you endless mistakes. I mention this mistake because it's very easy to prove. Very easy, very simple. Otherwise, I have endless mistakes. You can read my books. It's a box of mistakes in the Quran. But if every time I say to you a mistake, I show you a mistake, you say it's me, maybe the script, the scriptures, the one who wrote them, maybe somebody he inserted them, maybe he put the wrong word. There's no point then. Either we say that this is a book which is holy, and holy mean it's preserved, or we say it's not holy, and you are saying to me, Abu Bakr, he said it's corrupt. So why you are a Muslim? Why you believe in a corrupt book? How you can follow something is not accepted? Same time, Islam is not based on the Quran only. Islam is based on the Hadith and the Quran, the Sunnah and the Quran. Otherwise, Islam is empty. The Quran is empty. There's nothing in the Quran. All the rules of Islam is in the Hadith. It's not in the Quran. Quran is empty, totally empty. So, in order to go in denial and to run away from the truth, we say, oh, okay, maybe somebody put it there. There's no way God will say that. Thank you, I agree. There's no way God will say that. But all the Muslims agree that this is the word of God. Now, there's no way God will say that. That's why I show it to you, to prove to you that God cannot be speaking silly, stupid like this. And we can show you everything, like the creation of the human being is stupid from the beginning to the end. Creation of the earth is stupid from the beginning to the end, full of contradiction. Even the Quran said, if this book is not from God, is not from Allah, which is the name of the God of Islam, then you will find a lot of contradiction in it. Right? So the only way to run away from facts about this cult is to say, oh, somebody inserted there. Oh, there's no way God, Allah will say that. Well, he did. Muhammad he's trying to be Dr. Muhammad. He tried to claim that how a human being is created. And Muhammad here is adopting something the Arab they used to believe before. You see, I remember once 4 Muslims, they decided to get me busted. 4 of them. So they have a meeting and they made a video. I don't know if I can find the video for you on YouTube. And it was about this. And they said to me, if you go to Al-Imam Al-Razi, they mentioned to me Al-Imam Al-Razi. Al-Imam Al-Razi is one of the most famous scientists, brother, in Islam. Why you don't mention Al-Razi? The Abdul, the idiots, they do not know what Al-Razi he said about this. Al-Razi he claimed not only the sperm of the woman coming from her ribs, he claimed it's coming from the brain. The sperm of the man is coming from the brain. And he is saying that the proof of that the baby when he's born, he looked like a cell of a brain. So they try to defeat me supposedly by saying, okay, have you ever heard of a great Islamic scholar? His name is Al-Razi. And then I made a video and I posted in YouTube. And the second I posted, they start flagging my videos to take it down. It's a horrible. They are the one who challenged me to read Al-Razi. They challenged me. They said, go and read Al-Razi. Go and read Al-Razi, brother. Look, here it says, ترائب المرأة عظام صدرها. The taraib is the bones of the women. This is Al-Razi. This is the highest sheikh Muslims they like very much. They say he's a scientist. And it is the location of the necklace. حيث تكون القلادة. All right. Okay. And then he quote for you here a poetry. ترائبها مسقولة كسنجل. So كسجنجل. Man, this word is weird. I need to search this word to see what it means. Hold on. This is in the old language. Here we go. Al-mar'a. So sajnajdal. What a word. It can be a woman, it can be a gold, it can be silver, it can be saffron. All of this. Okay, let it go. Now we go back to Al-Razi. Let's see what he's saying. And here Razi is proving to us who control the baby gender. So he quote for us the hadith, this one, where it says that if the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. If the women have orgasm, the baby will be a girl. If you go here, we go to page number 2. You see the Muslim, there's one Muslim, he said to me, it doesn't say in this hadith that if the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl or a baby will be a boy, depending on who have orgasm first. It does say. Let me see. I could not find it in English, but here it says in front of me, إذا غلب ماء الرجل يكون الولد ذكرا ويعود شبهه إليه وإلى أقاربه وإذا غلب ماء المرأة فإليها وإلى أقاربها يعود الشبه. He's saying if the man orgasm come first, the baby will be a boy. If we go to page number 2, let us see. Okay, let us see. This guy is trying to find out where the sperm is coming from. Look what he says here. Look, he says most of the sperm is coming from the brain. And the proof of that the baby, when he is born, he look like the brain. Makes sense. And here we go. I will give the link in the text in the chat so the Muslims who speak Arabic, they can get me busted if I'm lying. Kabich? Here we go. You can highlight exact text I'm showing you in the screen and you post it in Google and you will see the translation. I'm not going to read the rest of it because it's very funny. The guy is saying like if you have too much sex, then your eyes vision will be weak, and this is the proof that it's coming from the brain. Very smart. And this is the Muslims, they asked me, they challenged me to read Razi. 4 of them, they have a meeting together and they decide to defeat a Christian prince. And they say, Christian prince, everything you are saying, you are a person who pick up your cherry. You pick up an interpretation of Ibn Abbas. But Ibn Abbas is not the one we follow. We follow Razi, brother. The second I heard Razi, I said, like, well, those guys are donkeys. Those guys are certified donkeys. How you choose Razi to say? Because look what happened. The Muslim, they heard that Razi was a very famous man, and in the West he have a big name because they claim that he is he taught many basic knowledge about medicine, etc. So Razi, brother, Razi, go by Razi. But they never open Razi. We go Razi and we found that Razi is teaching that the sperm of the man is coming from his brain. Makes sense. And now the gentleman who called me, he's a nice guy, but I'm not going to waste my time with you, my friend, because I can show you tons and tons. Get my book, get my books. I can show you tons of mistakes in the Quran, stupid mistakes, silly mistakes. And now, based on what you said, you will say to me, okay, well, because there's no way Allah will say that, so it must be corrupt. Okay. Say whatever you want. Not my business. Anyway, guys, I'm not, by the way, I'm not going to keep this video on air. I'm going to take it off. But I wanted to share with you how we can really debate with Muslims. When you debate with Muslims, you struggle with them. You will find even the honest one, you have to struggle with him. Like the gentleman who called me, he's being honest. I don't think he's lying. I don't think he is being a bad person. I think he is just being honest and telling us what he believes. Now, this is a great example of denial. But most of Muslims, especially Middle Eastern, they are the most aggressive and the most lying ones. They are willing to lie. They are desperately, they love to lie in order to prove Islam to you to be true. And they are proud to lie. So when you debate Muslims, you prepare yourself for not a debate. You prepare yourself for a game. It is not. There's no debate in the debate. It's about you try to squeeze the Abdul, put him in the corner, and force him to say it is wrong. And that will take a lot of effort and will take a lot of patience and a lot of work, and you have to play their games. Don't expect a debate, because you know debate is what debate mean? Debate is between two religious people. Like I say to you my honest answer about what I believe, and you say to me your honest answer about your belief. It doesn't work this way with Islam. Muslims are allowed to lie. A Muslim is allowed to lie to defend Islam. And you will find that the Muslims, they support the liar even though they knew he's lying, because as long it's called taqiyya. So we can lie to you as long there's a video, I wish I can find it. There's a video on YouTube about a sheikh. It's you know, there's this website, it's called Memory TV. They collect those videos. They are doing a great job. So the guy, he was saying amazing way, brother, I will tell you this story, brother. He's praising a guy who was able to convert a Jew to Islam. Look how he converted him. He said there was a Jew and he is a neighbor of a Muslim. The Muslim every day he says to him, why you don't convert to Islam? The Jew, he said to him, I like to smoke, I like to drink, and Islam is not allowed to drink or smoke. The Muslim guy, he found his way to make him convert. And look what he said to him. Who told you you cannot smoke? Who told you you cannot drink? The Jew, he said, really? I can? He said, yeah. Drink, smoke. Come on, convert to Islam, say Shahada. So the Jew, he said the Shahada. After he finished the Shahada, the Muslim said to him, the Muslim brother, he said to him, now after you converted to Islam, you cannot smoke and you cannot drink and you cannot leave Islam, we will kill you. And this is how our brother, he made this person convert to Islam. So they are proud about him lying to the Jew. The Jew, he said to him, but you told me you can smoke and you can drink. He said, yes, I told you before you convert to Islam. I told you before you convert to Islam. Now you are a Muslim. That's it. So when you debate with Muslims, my friend, you are not debating a Muslim. You are debating the devil. The devil with all his tricks. When Hijab was debating David Wood, he was not debating. He was trying to make a mockery, like Shaitan or Satan in the top of a stage with his tail. All the answers he gave, it's a failure. It's stupid. It's priceless, actually. This hijab will never get close to me. Do you know why? Because now I know what he said. He cannot deny it. It's recorded there. It's in the debate. I will use what he said against him. He's stupid. He's officially certified donkey. And now he is flagging videos speaking against him, exposing him even by Muslims. Because many Muslims, they said to him, how you do that? How you say this? Are you stupid or what? In the beginning, the Muslims, they thought he made a victory, but in fact, it was horrible victory. Because of his attitude of mockery, and they sound like he's confident. Show me. Silence me. You know, like an actor. Show me. Silence me. Huh? He's looking at it. They would do like, show me. Silence me. For 4,000 years. For 4,000 years, not a single Jew believe in the Trinity. But the Quran says that the Jews worship rabbis and they worship Uzair for 4,000 years. So which means he is saying that Quran and Muhammad are liars. So this guy is a donkey, certified donkey. He's in the stage making a mockery. And now you are trying to debate him. How you debate a mockery person? How you debate a donkey? How you debate a shaitan? You get him busted in the spot. You don't wait until you go home and you say, oh, look what he said. Now I want to show you. You have to get him busted in the spot. Do you understand? Right away in the spot. Otherwise, it's going to be dry later. Make him clean his poo-poo. He made a poo-poo in the stage. Make him clean it. He made fun of you. You don't speak Arabic. He just showed you that he's stupid. He is the one who said Allah. This is why it says Allah pray for, not to. And not only that, I don't know, guys, if you saw the video made by Arabic teacher, a kid, he think he's like a big shot. Brothers, sisters, I watched the debate between Dr. David Wood and the brother hijab. It was really silly. And the guy, he started doing poo-poo too. So I made video for both of them about what they said, because they are getting each other busted. The Arabic teacher who is defending hijab, he did not know how he got hijab busted. I have the video on Facebook, you go and watch it. I have it in Patreon, you go and watch it. Stupidity is a sign of the devil. Devil, he sound like smart, right? But he's stupid. The first thing the devil he did, proving that he's stupid, that he think that he can stand against God. That is stupid. And this is what the Muslims are doing with us. They think by lying they can win. You might win in a short term, like okay, you might fool some people around you, but sooner the snow will go and people will see the grass and feel the ground and we'll see what under. And now the debate is gone, and people, the Muslim, they notice how stupid hijab was. He was a hero for 8 hours, 10 hours. After that, the Muslim, they start discovering, because we start making videos and show them how stupid he is based on what he said. He admitted that Allah he pray. Well, the whole debate is about if Allah is God is one or not. Allah he pray to who? When you say Allah he pray for or he pray to, who care? It's the same. Are you being supposed to smart ass? Oh no, let me teach you Arabic. I know it. I know this will happen. I know it. I know it's coming. I know. Let me teach you free Arabic. Listen, it is not pray to, it's pray for. Look at the genius. It's not the pray to, it's pray for. Oh boy, what a stupid debater. It's not to pray for, it's not to pray to, it's pray for. But David Wood he did not say pray to, he said to pray for too, which means he agreed with him. This is how donkey he is, you know. And then if we go to the book of Zechariah, we will say for a spirit. I mean, this guy is a priceless gift to destroy Islam. And I encourage, people like hijab to speak more and make more debates. But please, let us debate you too. I mean, not only David Wood. I feel jealous, really. Why they want to fight? Why they want to debate David Wood? All of them, because he doesn't speak Arabic. So they can make mockery and they can say, "Oh, you do not know Arabic." And now, not only that, this idiot, he claimed that he speak Hebrew. So he starts saying a few Hebrew words, and then he said about Jesus is Emmanuel. You don't know. You see. You try to explain your scriptures. You do not know Arabic. You do not know Hebrew. Don't do that. Don't do that. In Hebrew, as an example, Elijah means God is with us. My friend Shahim Haza, the lady boy is your prophet. It is him who used to put eyeliner 3 times a day. Is that correct, Shaham? Guys, look at this. Abdul, he's angry from me, and he is calling me lady boy. My friend, the lady boy is your prophet. I don't put eyeliners on my eyes 3 times a day. I don't wear my wife clothes, and I claim that I wear them because the Quran. I receive the Quran when I wear them. I don't kiss a man down his belly because this is fun. I don't say that my cousin he did rape me. Who is the lady boy? Why you don't call me and let us talk about your prophet being a lady boy, or maybe it's me. Do you dare, Abdul? Hello?
Hello, Sifi.
Hey, my friend, how are you?
Hello, Sifi.
Hello.
I would like to ask one question, please, because you were talking about 99 names of Allah before.
Yeah.
And I would like to know the 97th name of Allah means the inheritor, to inherit something. I don't know who is going to die for Allah to inherit something. I just want to know.
No, see here, the inheritor. All those names are a mistake, by the way. It's an insult to God. But when Allah he will inherit, the Muslim they will say everything he created will go back to him. But this is contradiction, because the Quran speak about everything will be destroyed. So how is going to come back to him? How you can inherit nothing? Same time,
maybe Muhammad, he will inherit Muhammad.
yeah.
after Muhammad.
Same time. When you inherit something, it's mean you don't own it for the moment, correct?
Yeah.
That's mean Allah, he don't own the earth we have now. He is going to wait for somebody to die, and he will take his place. He will take the property. So
it's quite funny. It's quite funny. I was shocked when I read the 99 names of Allah, and most of the names sounds similar. Most of the names are the same thing. They just repeated the same thing.
yeah, it's like Allah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, blah blah blah. Yeah.
ACP, thank you. I just wanted to know. It's quite funny.
Thank you, my friend. Okay, take care. You see, when the Muslims they speak, they try to insult you, they try to make you angry, and they say a gay or a lady boy. When they have a prophet, he used to wear women clothes. He kiss a man down his belly. He put eyeliner 3 times a day. He want to be pretty, you know, the prophet. The Muslim, they speak about him, how white he is, how white is under his arm, brother. How beautiful is his belly bump, brother. Who is the gay? Who is the gay? When you have books speaking only about the belly bump of the prophet, what kind of religion describing the beautiful belly bump of the prophet? Can you answer me, Abdul? There's a video in YouTube. It's about the description of the Prophet Muhammad. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I'm not going to play it. I will post it for you because I don't want them to flag my videos, you know. Okay, this one. You can go and you can watch this video. Who is the Prophet Muhammad? His description is the SAW. You see the title, guys? If you watch this video, those Muslims, they are describing how white the Prophet. A man, he was walking at the night, and he saw the moon, and he saw the Prophet. He looked at the moon, and he looked at the Prophet. He looked at the moon, he looked at the Prophet. He looked at the moon. Watch it. I'm just copying what this guy is saying. They want to describe for you how white he is. It's very important to be very white. And now he is in competition with the moon. I look at the moon, I look at the Prophet. I look at the moon, I look at the Prophet. I look at the moon. Watch it and die laughing from the stupidity. They worship him. They describe his beauty. Have you ever heard of Christians speaking of the beauty of Jesus as look, or him being white? What is that? They are obsessed. They worship a man. If you have my books, you will see the Muslims are fighting over the water he washed his testicles with. The Muslims are fighting over his spit. Muhammad, his spit, the Muslims are fighting over it. They wipe their face with it. They drink even the blood of Muhammad. When the Jewish woman, she tried to kill him, and later she was successful. I don't know what they call it in English. They cut his throat so he will bleed and the poison will come out. So that blood was in a container, and they asked him to put it to go and throw it somewhere. The Muslim who took it, he drank it. And Muhammad, he said to the man, Ibn Zubayr, that if you know Allah bless you and you will never enter hell. A woman, she drank the piss of Muhammad. Muhammad, he did not say to her, don't do that. He said to her, no disease will touch your belly. Right? Anyway, They are the one who worship white men, not us. We don't follow color of a man. We don't care if Jesus was a black or white or Asian. We follow Jesus not for a look. We follow him for who he is. We follow God. God, he can come to us in any form he wish. He's almighty, and color will not change his value. If Jesus came to me as a black man, am I going to accept him as God? Absolutely. What the black color have to do with that? That's only in the stupid mind of racist people. If God came to me as an Asian, I'm going to reject him? Absolutely not. I will accept him. He's my God. God is worshipped for his being God, not because of the way he look. Muslims and Islam obsessed with the white color. This is why Muhammad, he promised them that in the heaven you will have women, they are extremely white to the point you can see through their bones. Through their bones. What a disgusting whiteness. He wants to exaggerate in his lies that women, they will be so white, and then he says they are so beautiful. Read with me carefully. They are so beautiful to the point they are transparent, to the point you can see the marrow of their bones. Do you see it? They are transparent. They are so white to the point they are transparent. I want to marry if there is any lady here, she is transparent. I'm a Muslim. I want to marry a transparent woman. Any transparent women here? This way I will know if you eat my hamburger, I will know it is you. I can look and I will see through your belly. I am really single because I am waiting for a transparent woman. She is so white so I can see the marrow of her bones, because this is very beautiful, brother. This is the obsession of the Arab with the whitening. They like white women. So he promised them extreme whitening to the point it became stupid and idiot. You will see the excuse my language. You will see the shit inside your wife now. Not because if you can see the marrow of the bones, I mean, what about the shit? No shit. Excuse me. Honey, what is that in down your stomach there? Oh, honey, come on, don't ask those questions. It look brown. What is that? Come on, don't ask those questions. Don't you want? Isn't you who ask Allah to give you transparent women, brother? What a stupid religion. If there is anyone making racist comment, let me know, please, so I will block him. If there's anyone is making a racist comment, let me know. I cannot watch the text like you guys you do. So if there is somebody saying something wrong, please let me know. We will block him. Okay. Fake Ahmadiyya Catholic. Okay, Zuhri is a Abdul, and he is upset. I mean, his ass is hurt. I mean, you are making fun of his prophet being stupid. So what do you want to say? Fake Ahmadiyya Catholic. Potato. Zuhri. Do you know what Zuhri means? Zuhri is a disease in the vagina. I don't know why you call yourself such a name, but look like fit perfectly for you. All right? Don't come here again. Your last name is Zuhri? Okay, good for you. You can go and search for medicine for that. Yeah, he's just a stupid. Leave him alone. Leave the potato alone. Put yourself in his Zuhri. I mean his shoes. Come on. God forbid. God forbid. Put yourself in his shoes and you believe that Allah will give you 80,000 women, all of them they are transparent. Wives, where are you? We are here, honey. I can't see you. You forgot we are transparent, honey. My brother, my cousin. Transparent wives. Transparent teeth. That's so beautiful. Anyway, guys, we will finish for today. You see, actually, I wasn't planning to do this broadcast now, and actually, I was planning to do Friday only. I said to myself, let me give myself a break. But look, like, you see stupid things, you cannot resist making a comment about them and making or answering them, or even some brothers, they ask you for, or they make a comment, you need to answer them. You find yourself tempted to answer. You just joined, my friend. What I can do? I got to go, my friend. I cannot stay all day long here. I apologize. And as you know, because I have a transparent wives, I have to look for them. It's hard to find them, my friend. They are transparent. They are here somewhere, but I cannot see them. Put yourself in my shoe. I have a transparent wives. You know, actually, I've been asked by banks if I can hire my 4 wives to work in the bank inside the safe. I said, why? They said, because they cannot steal anything. They are transparent. We will see the money. They can't even put it in between their breast or inside their panty or anything. So they are perfectly fit for the job. They are transparent. We can see the marrow of their bones. Perfect. Alhamdulillah. The wisdom of the Prophet is beyond your imagination and your understanding. You need to take that. Armum Ahmad, you want to call? Okay, guys, hold on. We have a guy you want to call. Let me get some water. He's a Muslim. You want to call? Go ahead. Hold on. What? Don't call now. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, transparent. Okay, guys, sorry for that. We are not going to give you all the details about where I went. Sorry, I cannot. You know what I'm talking about. I was in a transparent place. All right. Okay. Call me, Abdul. Call me. Let me call you. A Muslim is asking to call, so I said, okay, I will call you.
Hello.
Yes, my friend. You said you want to call
Can
me?
you hear me?
I'm fine. You are a Muslim.
Oh, yeah.
You're a Muslim,
Yeah,
my friend.
No, I was, but I'm not sure actually. But till I watch your videos, till then I was, but now I'm not sure actually.
Oh, so you left Islam because you were watching my videos?
You can say like that.
Okay, but now
I have some.
let me warn you, my friend. If you leave Islam, you
Yeah.
will not get the transparent women.
Yeah, you're right.
No, come on. I mean, think about it. Isn't it beautiful to have a woman? She is transparent, and you can see the marrow of her bones. I mean, you know, for me, always I wanted to have that, but because I'm poor, I cannot afford it. And you know, and I asked, actually, I asked doctors how I can make my wife transparent. He said it's going to cost you a lot because they need to use a lot of Clorox, you know, and you know, it's like. It is really, it's a dream for every human being. So why you are leaving Islam, my friend? This is not right.
I'm actually not totally leaving, but still confused. I have some questions. So
Oh,
yeah.
so like you need the final shot.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, you know
And
what?
yeah, you're right.
I will do my duty to bring you back to Islam in this session, you know, because I don't want to take advantage of you. I want you to look at the screen, my friend, and tell me, are you sure really you want to leave Islam and leave this?
Yeah, if the teaching, of course, goes against the normal sense or something like that, yeah, of course.
No, I mean, look at the screen. You don't want to have a woman like this, my friend? Come on. Look at this position. I mean, this is really, look at this one. This one is even more dangerous. Look at this one. Yeah. So you will have a woman like this, which is so beautiful and so guys, I cannot continue. Sorry, guys. I'm being tempted. I have to go. I have to go. This is very tempting. So why? Okay. So why you left Islam, my friend? Or let's say why you are in your way to leave Islam. Go ahead.
Yeah, many of the teachings of like our religion doesn't make sense to me. Like they always like if you go in our masjid, like yeah, they always try to like tell you some like fake stories to make you believe or make like as they say like make your iman high or something, make your iman level high. Just to do that, stories, they use like fake stories to make. Just to do that, they use fake stories.
Like a debate between a Christian and a Jew, and how the Jew converted to Islam right away.
Yeah, this is right. Actually, they use many fake logic, many fake stories just to convert. And I asked once to someone that why do you do that? Then they said that if you want to like keep them in religion, you have to do that. I asked my brother also once that why do you use some narrations like which everyone agrees also that it's false, but yeah, it's looks nice. The story looks nice, but everyone agrees it's false. But still, they use that to keep them in the religion, so that they don't go out of the religion.
They are allowed to lie, and if the lie serves the purpose, it's okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And this is telling you, this is satanic religion. You know?
Can I explain my how I came up to this? I mean, before, do you know this one? Tablighi Jamaat.
Jama'a wa Tabligh, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's quite famous now, I think. So before I was in that group, because my brother is in that group. Okay. So he used to tell me. I mean, I used to hear like lots of fake stories in that, like from them. So that time it was not entering in my head, because that time I was thinking I have to follow. At that moment, I was thinking that I have to follow like Quran and Sunnah. Okay. So my logic was this: I will follow Quran and Sunnah. Okay, not fabricated narrations, of course. Then I went back to like you can say Salafism, which tells you to follow like Quran and Sunnah only.
Yeah.
Like after that, I found like Zakir Naik, who was like to me, he was like quite logical that time. I used to follow his debate and everything. Then I used to call everyone to Quran and Sunnah after that. So I called my brother also once that just come to Quran and Sunnah, not like what you like. Do not make your fake stories to make people believe. Okay. Then after quite a long, I was like again joined Tablighi Jamaat because of like brother was like trying to prove me something. Then again I joined. Then again I left. Then again joined Ahl Hadith. Okay. Okay, after that something was not making sense in Hadith. So I was asking question to many people. Then I found Quran only Muslims. Okay. Then I joined, okay, Quran only, that I will follow only Quran. Like, hadith was not making any sense to me. There was many hadiths which like goes against humanity. So it was not making sense. So I joined like one one group, not group, like forums. One forum in that, like, they only talk about like Quran, not hadith. Like they do not like hadith. So they only follow Quran. That was making sense to me. Then I found Rashid Khalifa. Okay. And quite a long, I followed him, Rashid Khalifa. But I was like, in my heart, I cannot accept him as a messenger of God. I don't know why, but I cannot. He was telling that he was a messenger of God by using some verses of the Quran. Okay, that was also not making any sense to me. Then, okay, finally, yeah, I was not following him either. Then I found Edip Yüksel. Do you know Edip Yüksel?
Who? Yeah, actually, this guy, he debated me. He ran away in the middle of the debate. He is the assistant of Khalifa, right?
Yeah. Did he debate?
He's a Turkish, right?
Yeah, Turkish.
Yeah, he ran away. He was debating me in ABN, and he flee. He took the hike.
Is it online? Is it in YouTube?
Yeah, I think so. And it was like 30 minutes after I debated him, he took a hike. He took his bicycle and ran.
As I know, like, yeah, he always like try to challenge people. Like, yeah, he says he knows what he talks about. So I was like, yeah, quite a long time I was following him. After I like maybe 4 or 5 days now, I found you. And listening to your lectures and debates, yeah, I was interested. Till now, I was following only Quran. Okay, after listening to you, like I'm in little doubt.
little doubt only. Little doubt. After all what you heard from me, little doubt. Be honest. Come on. I don't think it's a little doubt. I think it's a lot of doubt.
Like as you know, it's my birth religion. Okay, so still I have some, like, love for the religion. Like, cannot leave the religion so easily. Like, because it like, yeah, I was born into this religion, and around me the people are in this religion.
You see, my friend, let me tell you something. Do you believe that we are born into stupidity?
Yeah.
Born into stupidity? No, we are not born to be stupid. You are a smart, intelligent person, and you are not born to be stupid. The proof, God, He gave you brain. So I'm not going to stay in something just because I'm born in it, including Christianity. If Christianity is false, I'm not going to stay in it. It's because I'm born in a family. That's why we Christians, we don't believe that you are born of a Christian family that make you a Christian. You can ask any Christian, he will tell you have to be reborn again, which means you have to think, to believe, and to accept, not as a kid, but as a mature adult man or woman. So then you are going to be reborn again. So we have to reborn with the truth, not to accept things we learn from our family. What our family worship rocks and kills rocks like Muhammad. Are we going to do the same? That is not right. So we are not really born to be stupid. We are born to be smart. But either we decide to be stupid.
No, this is right. Because like, I was born in a Hanafi background. Okay, in my area, if you go against that, this is very dangerous. Even I was like inviting in Quran and Sunnah. Still, I had to suffer a lot. Like, I had to debate and go to scholars, like, hear many insults from them.
Yeah,
they insulted me a lot. Like, they even challenged me. Like, there was like one great scholar. Okay, they call it great scholar. Like, very good scholar from Pakistan. He's coming in our country. So he learned from Pakistan. So he called me, and there was many people surrounding him, and I was only the one. Okay, they was telling me that if you continue this dawah here, we will force you not to come in masjid. Like, they were threatening me. They were, that time I was like 17 years old maybe, and they were like 50, 55 years old. They were threatening me that, if you do this da'wah, you will not enter this masjid again. Like, they were threatening me. I was, since before, I was like against my belief, against them. So I don't have problem in that, but still have like some, like, yeah, love, little bit love for like Islam, you can say.
Well, you know, look like you've been through a lot of things in your life, and
Yeah.
it's time for you to get out of this cult, my friend. So allow me to invite you to get out of it and to denounce Muhammad and to say clearly that you are out of it. That's it. You're smarter than this. You're smarter than this cult.
Yeah,
I can tell.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
are you willing to say Muhammad is not a prophet?
No, I agree with you this thing, but
that's wonderful.
I have one problem, that is,
Yeah.
Suppose he's not a prophet. Okay, he's not a prophet.
Okay.
Then how can we believe that? Suppose how can we believe that Christianity is true or something? Like what evidence you have to prove that Christianity is the right or something?
That's a good question. You see, it's not about evidence, it's about the truth. As much it exists, it's going to prove itself. You see, if I prove to you something, doesn't mean it's true. Let me make it simple for you. I have a degree in law, all right? So let us say I'm a lawyer and you are accused of a crime. Somebody accused you of a crime and he was able to prove it, but is that true? You are the one who committed the crime? No, but he was having enough evidence to get you busted, let us say. You know what I mean? So they can get two fake witnesses, and then you are convicted with the crime, correct? Even though you did not do it. So when we speak about evidence, we need to be sure that this is not evidence of the man. This is evidence of God. Otherwise, men, they can fabricate evidence. As you heard, you yourself, they told you many stories, and you notice that they are lying just to make people believe, correct?
Right.
So they are using fake evidence to make you believe in what they call the truth. Now, God don't approve that, the true God. So what Jesus said, from their fruits you shall know them. In order to know who is Jesus, you go and examine his fruits. So go and read the Bible, the New Testament. That is easier for you to read because it's not involved history, or it's about Jesus talking, teaching, his wisdom. Examine his fruits, examine who is he, what he was about, and then you do not need a Christian prince to prove to you who is Jesus. Jesus himself will prove that to you. The proof, what the Lord, he said, search for the truth, read the books, search for the truth, and the truth will set you free. How the truth will set you free? The second you became in a real meeting with the truth, then you will not be deceived. And this is what it means to be free. You are free of deception.
Correct.
Nobody can fool you. Nobody can take you down. Nobody can make fun of you, because when somebody fool you, by the way, is making fun of you. If I make you now believe that a tree, it's mean I made fun of you.
Yeah.
It is not the tree is the stupid. It is you who believe in the tree. Correct. So
correct.
So you make fun of yourself by not discovering the truth. So in Christianity is totally different from Islam. You have to investigate, and you have to check it out yourself, and you need to find the truth, and the truth will set you free. And the truth, according to the Bible, is Jesus. Now, how me as an Arab who grew up in an Islamic society, who hear Quran, so you wake up in the morning, Allahu Akbar, you open the TV, Muhammad is the best of mankind. You go to the bathroom, you are doing poo-poo, you hear it, Muhammad, because the mosque, they have like 20 speakers. The Prophet of Allah, he was the best of mankind. Allah wa malaikatahu, everybody is praising Muhammad. You go in the street, they say to you, did you hear the dog how he acted when he saw the adhan? The dog, he got scared. You know, he's not.
That's right.
He's not praising. Did you see the rabbit? The rabbit when he eat the haram, brother. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, there is an obsession. So when you live in a society full of obsession of Muhammad, how you can discuss if Muhammad is true prophet or not? Who dare? Nobody.
That's right. Yeah.
For me, I'm a free person. I was in a society where Muhammad, nobody can question him, but anyone can question Christianity. Actually, you are questioned about Christianity every day, every second. Because they take, you are the weak person in the society. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah.
Everybody attack you. The TV attack you. The books attack you. The teacher attack you. Everybody making fun of you, making fun of your belief. So how you can be Christian after all of this? The answer is very simple. I was very sure that because Christ is the truth, they were attacking him. Because I could not find anything they speak about Jesus, against Jesus. It's true. I mean, what makes Jesus not God for them? Because he's born of a woman? Well, Well, is it the Quran says that Jesus, he was able to make people come from death? How come they remember? They remember that he's born of a woman. When they want, they forgot that he is a person who can do what nobody do. If you go and count the miracle of Jesus in the Quran, you will find there's nobody in this earth, all prophets of God together, they could not do 1% of what Jesus did. And here you need to ask yourself, okay, if Jesus is just a prophet, why, if Allah is his God and he is a prophet of Allah, why Allah gave him all those miracles? Look at the excuse the Muslim they give you, and I'm sure you heard that. They say to you, in the time of Moses, magic was popular, so God gave Moses magic, but Moses was not having a magic. This was a miracle, not a magic. And in the time of Jesus, science is very, very advanced, and because it's very advanced, the God, he gave him science. Medicine was very, but Jesus did not give medicine. Did Jesus give medicine to the blind man? He said to him, go and drink it, like come after 3 days and you will be able to see. He did not give him medicine. What is the medicine? I mean, they fool you. Even their answer is so stupid, it's so dummy. It's really like make you feel like you want to throw up. Jesus did not give medicine to the one who is dead. He did not give medicine to the one who is blind. He did not give medicine to the one who cannot walk. He just said to him, walk, and the guy walked. Jesus did not give medicine to the one who have a leper. So we need to ask ourselves, if Jesus can do all of those things, the question why? If the purpose of God to make me believe that Jesus is a prophet, will God he fail? Because he made me believe that Jesus is God. You know what I mean? If I sponsor a prophet of God to make you believe that he's a prophet, and then what I did make you believe that is God, that means it's my fault. I'm the stupid one. I am the one who made you believe in that. Because if why we Christian believe that Jesus is God, is that because just said he's I am? I can say I am God too. Somebody says to me, okay, show us God, Christian Prince. I say, okay, the one who saw me, he saw God, as Jesus said. But people will not believe in me. In order to be believed, I have to prove who I am. And Jesus was able to do miracles which nobody can do. And the miracle we speak of fit with the ethic he have, you see, because it's not just an ability of doing something, it is the ethic he teach. It's a wonderful, amazing, beautiful ethic. Love your enemy. After 2,000 years of Jesus, can you find somebody saying love your enemy? Nobody. Those who speak about human rights, speak about what's wrong, what is, nobody can say love your enemy. Nobody will love the enemy. It's impossible to love the enemy unless
can I add a question here?
Go ahead.
Please. Suppose you said Jesus said like love your enemy. In this context, like Muslim brings that if he loved his enemy, then why did he order to kill children, babies, and small women? Explain that.
Okay, you see, the Muslim they shoot themselves in the foot right away when they say they, because my friend, isn't it the God of Islam, the Muslim, they believe that God, he did the flood of Noah? Okay, why he killed the children and the women and etc. If the God of Islam is justice, God, he gave life, and God, he can take life. You see, when we say kill, it's not really too much accurate as much as we are giving back what God he gave us. God, he created us, he take us back. And at the same time, God is about justice, which means if you die and you are not let us say accused of a crime, still you will be in heaven. So you're not really dead. You see, when a child he die, even if a child is a Muslim child, he is 1 month old, he die, according to the Bible, he will go to heaven because he commit no crime. He commit no sin. He did not do anything wrong. So death here does not mean your end. And those are enemies. The Jews are trying to survive. The enemy are killing them, and the Jews are fighting back. So we need to look at that atmosphere at that time. What happened? The Jews are not fighting to kill. The Jews are fighting to survive. The enemy is killing them. The Jews, they've been captured. They've been enslaved. The whole nation been enslaved. We need to look at the time they are living in, and then we understand what's happening. So in order to make to this God of the Jews a bad God, then we have to look and see if they are the only one who practice war. And if we say to the Jews, don't practice war, do you think they will exist? No, they will kill them. The enemy, they are everybody taking everybody down. So we talking about people live by the sword and everybody die by the sword. You know what I mean? So in order to judge what is right, what's wrong, we have to go back on time and see what was going on there. The whole nation of Israel being enslaved twice. How those people they can survive?
Yeah.
You know, and in the same time, if killing babies and children, as they say, making God evil, well, the God of Islam, he did the same. The Muslim believe. The Muslim believe. Hold on, my friend. Do the Muslim believe in Sodom and Gomorrah?
Yes.
Okay. Is it about God? He burned cities.
Can you explain? Can you repeat again, please?
You know, there is a story in the Quran and a story from the Bible about a nation who they became homo. You know, they are like.
Oh yeah.
So God, he burned the cities, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, the cities have children too.
Uh-huh.
So how they question something they themselves they believe in? Hypocrisy.
But according to them, they'll tell like, yeah, that's God who did, not it was not an order.
So why Muhammad he killed too? Muhammad he killed. If you go in the Quran, let me go to the Quran. The Quran praise killing children, not only teach killing children. Any child you suspect that he will leave Islam, like you, even if you are a child, should be killed. If we go in the Quran, let's see.
You meant that story or Moses?
Yes, Moses and Al-Khadr, you know.
Yeah.
So Al-Khadr, he found a child who he suspect that he will leave Islam, so he decided to kill him. Okay, well, isn't he a child? Yes. What is a crime? He did not commit the crime yet. You see, at least those are the sons of the enemies, and the enemies are killing their children. The Jews, they believe in the law, eye for an eye. This is the justice. You kill my children, you know, why my children deserve to die, your children deserve to live. You know, so, and actually they do that because the enemy do that to them. They kill their children. You see, in the old days when they attack a place, they come and they kill everybody to be sure that the children would not grow up and seek revenge for their parents. Because okay, he's a child now, but tomorrow he's a man, right? So they used to do that with the Jews. They used to go and attack them and kill them. And the Jews, in order to survive, you know, the purpose is not killing, the purpose is defending themselves. In the same time, we are not justifying the war, but the war, it happened for a reason. Nobody want war. The Quran itself in chapter 5 verse number 21, it says that Allah is the one who ordered the Jews to go and kill the Palestinians, and because they refused to kill the Palestinians, Allah, he punished them and he made them lose their way to in the desert to go to Jerusalem, or to go to the Holy Land. Here in front of us, the same story, chapter 18 verse number 74. So why it's okay in the Quran to go and kill the Palestinians, but in the Quran, if you ask them why it's okay to kill the Palestinians, they say to you, well, at that time the Palestinians, they were not believers, so it's okay to kill them. You know what I mean? The double standard. But this is not really the reason why the Jews and the Palestinians they were in war. Not because they are believer and disbeliever. Yes, they are disbelievers. And yes, there is a war. Let us say those people believe in something and those people believe in something else, but there is a war already happening between them, and the other party is attacking them. They attack them, they kill them, they rape their women, etc. So the war, it's not happening because I like to come and kill you. The war is happening because you are coming and you are killing me. In the story in the Quran, if you go to chapter 5 verse number 21, see, I'm getting older, not old, older. If we go in the Quran, this is chapter 5 verse number 21. Allah, he is ordering the Jew to attack and assault the ones who live in the Holy Land. If we ask the Muslims, what is the purpose of this attack? It says here in the Quran, Allah assigned the land for you, which mean here, it's not those people attacking the Jews, it is the Jews attacking them.
Correct.
Okay. Well, those people are not people. They aren't a human. They have family and they have children. So why it's okay in the Quran to attack them, but it's not okay in the Bible
can I
to
add
defend
something,
themselves?
please?
Yeah.
Yeah, as for the Muslim belief, like Islamic belief, they believe that ordered, like Allah ordered fight, but according to like they quote like hadith, which says that do not kill women, do not kill children, do not burn trees, do not kill the monks and the rabbis. They quote like that hadith.
My friend, there is many proofs that Muhammad he ordered to kill the children, and I will give you an example. When the Muslims attacked the Jews in Khaybar, they order all the male to take off their clothes, and if the male he have little hair around his private part, they slaughter him. That's mean you are a child, my friend. All right, and I can find you the hadith right now as we speak. Let us see. So there's a guy, he was reporting why he was not killed, simply because when they ask him, the Muslim, they attack his tribe, they ask him to take off his clothes, and because he don't have hair around his private part, he survive. That's mean they kill all the kids. You know what I mean?
Okay, can you please? Yeah.
Let us see. I'm trying to find it. This search engine is not really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us see. I will find it for you. Here we go. I have it on the screen. You can read the screen with me?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, and this is Sahih Hadith. Look what it says. I was among the captives of Bani Qurayza, and the companions examined us, and those who had begun grow their hair in the private part area were killed. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, that's mean they are children. So
those
they lie.
who had not,
and this is Sahih Hadith. So
what does that mean, that those who do not had not were not killed? What does it mean by that?
Well, that's mean the one who don't have hair is the one only survive, and which means Islam consider you a child only if you don't have a little, if you don't have nothing, no hair around your private part. The second they saw little hair coming out, it's mean you are not a child, should be killed. So how they say to us that this is not we don't teach killing for children. It's a lie.
Okay.
Correct? So I showed you the proof, right? I mean, we cannot deny that.
That's right.
Yeah.
But what they say is like the Bible. But they claim that the Bible says that kill the babies. Is it true?
You see, it's better if you show me the verses and we can answer based on the verses, because simply, you know, every story have different different interpretation and different. Because as an example, like a man, he says God destroy their children, kill their babies. This guy is praying. It's a prayer. It's not something happened. You know what I mean? So you need to bring me those examples. However, how they can question that if they themselves they are doing that? Same time they came to Muhammad and they said to him, during the attack we are killing children. He said, which means there are rihum. He said wahum minhum, which means they are from them. So kill them. So what? You can kill them. Not a big deal. Muhammad did not say, nowhere he said don't do it. It's a lie. You see, they say the prophet he forbid killing women. So who is Qurfa? Who is Qurfa? Who is, there's a woman, she was laughing just because she was laughing after, because she went crazy and they were killing her family. They slaughter her. The crime was she is only laughing.
Yeah, you know that. Yeah.
So they lie. You know, you see, they can lie. They can mention those things for somebody he don't have education, about we don't kill children, we don't kill, etc. And then they try to use what is written in the Old Testament about people who lived thousands of years ago before Muhammad to give an example of how life should be after now. But they don't ask themselves why Muhammad he do what nobody should do at the time. You see, the world was going forward. When when Muslims have a law, the others don't have a law. There's a few nations have what is called law, like the Assyrian they have a law, the Jews they have a, but very few nations they have really something called law. So we are talking about a time where nobody have rights. The rights is done by the sword. The one who is strong, he take the money of the poor. The one who is strong, he make himself a king. You know, kings are made not because they deserve. It's not by election. You know what I mean? It's by gang. You know, I gang a bunch of guys. We attack you. We make myself a king. I am the most scary person between them. This is exactly Muhammad. And then I make everybody pay me. And here we go. I will have a palace. And now I have my men. I pay them salary. And now I am the king. It's not a king.
Can I add something here?
Yeah.
Usually what I know is that there are some narrations which says like Prophet Muhammad, like he didn't in his house, like for 3 days there was no gas or something, like there was no fire for cooking food. So he was living such a tough life,
man. So where is the fifth of every attack goes? Al-khumsu lillahi wa rasulih. Every attack Muhammad will take the fifth. So the Muslim, they were rich and he was poor. Go and see, okay, how many slaves Muhammad he have? The question. Okay, how somebody cannot even have a fire to cook in it, but he owns slaves? You see, I like to have a dog. I like to have a dog. All right. But one of my concern, if I have a dog, I have to pay for insurance. I have to pay him to take the dog to a doctor. I have to buy him food, which means the dog will cost me really as if I have a person or even more. So if I cannot afford having a dog, why I have a dog? How I can have a dog? And now we are talking about a human. They are a human who Muhammad he have them as slaves. He have many slaves, tons of slaves. So how he cannot, or he is so poor, but yet he have many slaves. Who is the one who is paying for the slaves? He have many slaves. You know? Somebody is saying somebody is paying for the slaves. Who? Allah.
Correct.
Who is feeding them? You know, they keep talking about Bilal. Bilal he died. The poor guy, you know, Muhammad he died, and still Bilal is not freed. So who was paying? Who was feeding Bilal? Where Bilal? There's no fire, brother. Why is there no fire? I mean, at that time, fire cost money. At that time, who's going to believe in this garbage? At that time, to have fire, you need to pay. Like you have to pay to the gas company. You have to pay to who?
Yeah, that's right.
It's just a wood, just a wood from the desert, and you light it up. I mean, what you cannot have a fire? It's a joke.
Do you know?
Like, they say to you. Before Muhammad he died, when Muhammad he died, he gave his weapon to the Jew and he borrowed money, right?
Right.
But there's no Jews there. He killed them all. What Jew? He went to Washington DC. You know what I mean? If Muhammad killed all the Jews in Medina, this is Muhammad before he died supposedly. Now he's like almost dead. So how he gave his etc. to the Jews and there's no Jews? What Jews? He was so poor.
Yeah.
The attack on Khaybar, all the money, where it goes where? Who took it?
But, according to what they say is that he donates all the money to the poor.
Absolutely.
He doesn't keep.
You see, do you know the story of in the Quran where it's speaking about the wives of Muhammad, they are fighting over the gifts.
Over the gifts?
The gifts.
No.
Yeah. Well, you know, Aisha and the wives of Muhammad, they were in competition. So the wives of Muhammad, they made a united front against Aisha. And the problem is that all the gifts they go to the house of Aisha when Muhammad is in the house of Aisha. So if Muhammad is poor, why those women are fighting over the gifts? You know, if it's not valuable, You know, Aisha, there's many I can show you tons of stories. Aisha, she have in gift in here, it's called like birthday, or let's say occasion of marriage, more than 100,000 piece of gold. What the Muslims are talking about. Let me see if I can find you the story so you can read it. Here we go. This is a story. This is Sunan al-Nisa'i, and this is hadith. This is Sahih. I don't know if you can see the screen.
Yeah, I can.
Hadith number 3946. You will see here all the story is the women of Muhammad asking Muhammad to be fair and to be justice and to let the people, to order the people that give me gifts wherever I am. Now the gifts are coming to Muhammad. Obviously they are not candy bar. They are expensive to the point women they are fighting over it, right? And why Muhammad is getting gifts from those people if he is giving everything out? And everything is out. Look, the women, they are going in chaos against this, and they send even his daughter to talk to him. And then Muhammad, because he is unjust, he still insists that Aisha, she is the one who will get all the gifts. Same time, how many wives Muhammad he have?
11 or something.
13 according to Muslims.
13.
And no one knows how many slaves. Okay, how somebody is poor, he cannot light a fire, he have all those women. Who is feeding them? They go to work.
Right.
You know, it's a joke. I mean, to have 13 wives, you have to be really rich, because that means you have to you have 13 houses. You have to have 13 houses, and every woman of them, she have her slaves.
Oh yeah, correct.
They have all of them. They have servants. All of them. They have slaves. Who was feeding them? This is very silly argument. All the Muslims caliphate, they have tons and hundreds of slaves. Slaves is money. Slaves is money. You know, it's not just, it's a property for them. So how they can say Muhammad was poor?
Yeah,
he was poor, yes, before he married Khadija. After he married Khadija, he became rich. He married an old woman just for the sake of her money. After that, he started attacking the caravan. And where is the money goes? So why Muhammad in the Quran says the fifth of every attack goes to the Prophet? Even the Quran says before you go to meet with the Prophet, you have to give charity to the Prophet in order to speak to him in a private consultation.
Yeah.
Okay, you are speaking to me in a private consultation. Did you pay me? No. So I am not a prophet. I don't claim the ethic of a prophet of God. But here we go. I'm sitting with you, spending all this time, and I'm not charging you, and did not ask you to do charity before you talk to me. All those people who they are listening to me, I did not go and say, hey, if you want to talk to me, this is the only those who will give me money, I will talk to you. What kind of a prophet? So when they say to you Muhammad was a poor, it's a pure fat lie.
Yeah.
You know, Muhammad, as an example, this is how much money he have. Do you know the story about Abu Sufyan?
Can you tell so that I can recall?
Bani Umayyah, Muawiyah, you know, Abu Sufyan, the one who Muhammad he bought him to convert to Islam.
Okay.
You don't know the story? Okay.
No.
According to the story, according to the many Islamic reference, that he gave each one of his family 100 camel to convert to Islam. How somebody is so poor can give 100 camel to a man? Each one of them.
Correct.
And 4 ounces of gold or silver, etc. So where is the money is coming from? Where Muhammad is getting the 100 camel for each? It's a theft.
Correct.
And as long Muhammad is the one who can order to give, it means he's in control of the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Muhammad is poor, but yet the poor guy, he can give me 100 camel, which will make me imagine in the time of Muhammad 100 camel. That's priceless. That means they are very rich.
Oh yeah. Can I add something here, please?
Yeah.
As they say, like that time when he was like donating like this, he had like saying something called like Baitul Mal. From there, he was like when he was government or something, he was like leading the people in Medina or something. Yeah. That time he had something called Baitul Mal. From there,
Baitul
he
Mal,
gives,
my friend.
like,
But who is the one in control of Baitul Mal? Muhammad, right?
Yeah.
And now this is not donation. Who said this is donation? Muhammad is buying somebody to believe in him, so he will join him in the war. And this is again proving to us that Muhammad is a false prophet, because if he is a true prophet, why he need to buy someone to believe in him? He pay him money. He knew that they don't believe in him. He knew that they are not believers, and I will give them money and they will join me Islam, simply because if I have his name, it's like, you know, so today I say Trump, he became a Muslim, and look how many countries in the world they would be scared, like what, you know. So I will send a lot of money to Trump. I will send him 100 camel. I know Trump, he don't care for me. I know he don't believe in me, but because he is very important, he's very he's a warrior, he's a scary man. So I will pay him money in order to be superior, to make more money, because Muhammad, he will not stop there. He's paying a guy who will go and war with him. You know what I mean? The purpose is not, the investment is bigger than this. I will give 100 camel, but yet I'm going to use him and use his family and use his people so they can go with war with me, and I will make more money. So I will get back the 100 camel. Don't worry.
Right.
You know, but by giving the 100 camel, I scare the Arab, because now I have this guy with me, and I will make more money, because even if he don't go with me in war, just by saying he is believing in me now, people, they will be fearing him. So here the question is, why in the house, you said the house of Baytul Mal, the house of money, why they have a lot of camels? Where the camels are coming from? You know,
that's right.
How big the budget became, to point we have hundreds of camels are not owned by anyone except Allah. Where the camels are coming from? This is the theft from the attacking of the Bani Qurayza. There's a story about Kanzu bin Nuzair. I don't know if you heard of it, where Muhammad, he got a guy, he's a Jew, and they heard that he's rich, and he hide the money of Bani Nadir. So they brought him and they start torturing him, beating him, asking him to say, where is the money? And at the end, they found some of the money, but they could not find all of it, and they killed him still. They tortured the guy just to get the money. The guy, he did not know and do any crime. Just, we want to know, where is the money? So where is the money of the Jews? You know how rich the Jews, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Muhammad, he's attacking the Jews to kill the money of the Jews, to donate the money of the Jews.
Yeah.
Yeah, who want to believe in this garbage? Did Muhammad even take their women and their children? And we just showed you that they are killing their children, and they enslave all the women. Where is the women goes? Women is money too, because they force them into prostitution, they sell them out in the market. The Islamic market of slavery was one of the biggest market of slavery in history of mankind. Actually, all the black people sold in America or in Europe, they were captured by Arab in North Africa. You can go right now and go and check.
Like, as we know that people say, like, Islam came to demolish what was like before, like what happened before, like for slavery.
My friend, Islam approves slavery and encourages slavery and acknowledges slavery and make it part of its part of it. Because if Islam is against slavery, why Muhammad he owns slaves? And why Muhammad he says, let me show you something. You see, people, they have different reading and different understanding. When somebody free a slave, what is the purpose of a freeing slave in Islam? Do you know?
To get reward.
Get reward from who? From God?
Yeah, from God.
No, actually, it's not true. Look what it's happened. When you free a slave, it's a penalty in Islam. It's not a reward. Read with me carefully, please.
Okay.
If you read the chapter 4, verse number 92, as an example, it says that if a man is a believer, he killed a believer. In the case of mistake, let us say it's not a murder, but it happened. So then you have to free a believing slave. A believing slave. Notice with me here, it's a believing what? Slave. Why the Muslims they have a believing slave? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Not only that. You see, here is speaking about something very, very, very important. That's if a believer kill, the penalty of killing is a freeing the slave. It's not a freeing slave for no reason. It's a penalty. Because you did that, now I'm going to punish you. The Arab, they are so crazy about their slaves. They love to own slaves. So now to prevent them from killing each other, the Muslims as Muslims, you know, I will say to them, okay, if you kill a believer, look what will happen to you. Even if it's by mistake, I will make you free a slave. So the Arab will say, oh no, I'm not going to do that. You know? So it was it was not for the benefit of the slave, because the slave still will be slave. Because he free him, Muhammad, he will slave him again. And there's many stories. I can show you tons of stories where people, they free their slaves, Muhammad, he take them to slavery back. So here is not a reward because Muhammad is against slavery. The Muslim, they say to you step by step, but Muhammad is still on a slave, and he orders slavery, and he captured people and he made them slaves. So how you are fighting slavery, but yet you are owning slaves and making more slaves? There is a caliphate, his name is Harun al-Rashid. I don't know if you heard of him. He have 10,000 belly dancer women in one palace. 10,000 just for belly dancing. Those are just for belly dancing, you know, which means they are beautiful women, very beautiful, just for sex and for belly dancing and for fun. So where is the slavery is demolished in Islam? If you go, there is a book, it's called Muwatta Malik. I'm sure you heard of it. Go and search in it and search about slavery. Unbelievable. You can touch the slave ass, you can check her vagina, you can lift her dress to look. Umar al-Khattab, he beat a woman because she was covering her top, because a slave is not allowed to cover herself. I mean, it's disgusting.
This is which chapter?
All of Muwatta, go to Muwatta Malik and search for slavery. Just type slave. Go there, you will find endless. You know, the price of a slave, the value of a slave. If a man kill a slave, is you know, it is the most stupid thing ever you can imagine. Disgusting. All of Islam is based on slavery, and until now, the only countries who don't sign the law against slavery is Islamic countries. Did you hear which countries now they own slaves? Libya, Saudi Arabia, Emirat, Bahrain, Qatar. Okay, why we don't have slaves in UK, in USA, etc.? You know,
but why does like Muslim scholars, like they say that slavery is ended already, like you cannot own a slave?
Where it's ended? It's not ended. This is a lie. Is it is it ended? Is it ended by Islam? That do you have a, can he show us one statement in the whole Quran? It says free the slave and never own slave. The Quran confirmed the opposite. The Quran confirmed the opposite, you know. So all these things they say, it's absolute lie. And why Muhammad he owned slaves? You see why? Okay, Jesus, he never owned slave. How many slaves Jesus have? 0. How many slaves Peter have? 0. How many slaves the apostle of Jesus have? 0. How many slaves Abu Bakr have? Many. Umar have? Many. Muhammad have? Many. I mean, all of them. So they are against slavery, but they are owning slaves.
That's right.
If you are against slavery, if you are,
in my head also.
If you are a decent man and you are against slavery, like it's like saying don't smoke and cigarette in your mouth. You know, you're obviously making fun of yourself and making fun of me. So they have slaves under their hands, and they are speaking. They are trying to tell us that Islam is against slavery. Well, the one who don't have a slave is Jesus. You see, the Christian believe Jesus is God. So can God? I mean, can he own people? Yes, he's God. People will give themselves as a slave to him. You know, if I believe in Jesus as God, if Jesus says to me, I want you to be my slave, I will say, yes, Lord. You know, but he did not do that. He did not take money from people. He did not take wages. Imagine if you are a person who can bring somebody from death, you know how much money you can make?
That's right.
I mean? Kings will pay you all their money. The kings, they will pay you all their money. Please bring me back to life, please. You know. But Jesus, he never asked for money. He never owned slaves. He never even owned a horse. He never even owned a horse. So to speak about the best example, no one show me the best example. A guy, he attacked people, he take their women and he raped them. a guy who enslaved people. Muhammad even received gifts as slaves, correct? Isn't it Mary the cook was a gift from Egypt?
Yeah.
Mary and her cousin and many more Egyptian group sent by the ruler of Egypt and sent it to Muhammad as a gift. Okay, I am a person who is against slavery. A person, he knocked at my door, he says, Christian Prince, I have a box for you. I open the box, I find a bunch of people, container full of people, they are slaves. If I am a person against slavery, I say, hey, all of you, okay, those are mine. Okay, thank you very much. I accept the gift. Now all of you go free. That will be a person who is against slavery, correct? But he took them all and they serve as his slaves until they die.
Yeah.
Even Bilal al-Habashi, which Muslims they speak about him too much. Muhammad, he died and Bilal was still a slave. And Bilal, after the death of Muhammad, he went to Abu Bakr and he said to him, if you bought me for the sake of Allah, free me for the sake of Allah. If you bought me for yourself, well, keep me for yourself. Which means he's saying to him, you are a hypocrite. All of you, you promised me I will be free if I believe in Islam. So if you bought me for the sake of Allah,
isn't it true that like Bilal was saved from the like the torture of that pagans?
My friend, what torture? Torture what? I mean, because he was a Muslim. Because he was a Muslim. You know, it's a story. It's possible. I don't know. It's possible, but that will not change the fact. Okay, he was tortured by the pagan. Why don't you release him?
Correct.
I mean, the guy who was tortured just because he believed in you, let him go. Make him free. Don't he deserve it? So after he's being tortured, still you make him slave?
Yeah.
That is making it even more horrible. If a person he believe in me that I'm a prophet and because of that somebody is torturing him and yet I keep him as a slave, that's mean I am the one is torturing him. Because nobody like to be slave.
Yeah.
You know, if you imagine somebody take your freedom from you, it's mean you cannot even go to the bathroom without permission. Right? So what kind of life this life is? This is a real torture. And you know, additional to that, even the heaven of Islam teaches slavery, because in heaven of Islam there's 80,000 women, they are waiting for you naked just to be they're made for you to be sex slaves, and there's 80,000 little child who they are going to serve you according to Muhammad. So heaven of Islam is heaven of slavery. And heaven of slavery and the child abuse, because those are children's. If we ask any Muslim, do you like to be one of those 80,000 children, they will say no. Hypocrisy. So what kind of God to make one person happy, he will enslave 160,000 a human being just because I prayed for him 5 times a day and I say shahada? So my friend, I'm glad that you left Islam, but if you, for me, before I go for today, I would like to invite you to accept my Lord, my Savior. You don't accept, this is your the choice. But for me, but for me, I've been ordered to be a fisherman for good, to bring you, to save you, and to tell you the truth. I invite you, my friend. You are a very smart person. You are an intelligent man, and you don't fit in such a cult. So I invite you, in the front of more than 500 people, to accept the Messiah as your Savior. I invite you to believe in the truth, to believe in the dignity, to believe in what is right, to believe in what is Muslims even call Holy Spirit, but they can't explain to us how it is holy, but yet it's an angel. The Holy Spirit in the Bible is a true God. This is why it's called holy. Angels are not holy in Islam. This is why Allah he ordered the angels to bow down to Adam, because simply they are not holy, because they commit sin. Angels in the Bible, they commit sin too. This is why Shaitan, he was an angel himself, and he did. But the one who did not commit sin, he is not a sinner. So we are following the true God, the truth, the beginning and the end. And you can, and take my advice, you can go and check everything I said to you about Islam or about Christianity. You can go and read the gospel of Christ by 4 writers, and they are 4 witnesses, but it's not really 4 books as much. It's 4 witnesses. 4 witnesses witnessing for Christ, and the truth will set you free. For everything there is a truth. Read the wisdom, open your heart when you read, and see the amazing teaching of Jesus. If I read for you Jesus speaking to people, and I try compare between what Jesus say and what Muhammad say, I will not be able even to get close. I mean, it is far away from anything we can compare. If we go as an example, just as an example, if we look of Jesus speaking in the mountain, in the crowd, I want to play for you this, and I want you to think carefully, and you please listen with your heart, not only with your ears, and you tell me what you think.
Matthew 5. And seeing the multitudes, he went up into a mountain, and when he was set, his disciples came unto him, and he opened his mouth, and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye, when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely, for my sake. Rejoice, and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost his savour, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out, and to be trodden under foot of men. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works, and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, Thou shalt not kill, and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment. But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, Thou fool, shall be in danger of hell fire. Therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar, and there rememberest that thy brother hath aught against thee, leave there thy gift before the altar, and go thy way. First be reconciled to thy brother, and then come and offer thy gift. Agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Verily I say unto thee, thou shalt by no means come out thence, till thou hast paid the uttermost farthing. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, Thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. And if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out, and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. And if thy right hand offend thee, cut it off and cast it from thee, for it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. It hath been said, Whosoever shall put away his wife, let him give her a writing of divorcement. But I say unto you, that whosoever shall put away his wife, saving for the cause of fornication, causeth her to commit adultery, and whosoever shall marry her that is divorced, committeth adultery. Again ye have heard that it hath been said by them of old time, Thou shalt not forswear thyself, but shalt perform unto the Lord thine oaths. But I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by heaven, for it is God's throne, nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, neither by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great King. Neither shalt thou swear by thy head, because thou canst not make one hair white or black. Let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay. Whatsoever is more than these, comes from evil. Ye have heard that it hath been said, An eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you, that ye resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also. Any man will sue thee at the law, and take away thy coat, let him have thy cloak also. And whosoever shall compel thee to go a mile, go with him twain. Give to him that asketh thee, and from him that would borrow of thee turn not thou away. Ye have heard that it hath been said, Thou shalt love thy neighbor, and hate thine enemy. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you, that ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven, for he maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. For if ye love them which love you, what reward have ye? Do not even the publicans the same? And if ye salute your brethren only, what do ye more than others? Do not even the publicans so? Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father, which is in heaven, is perfect.
Amen to that. Be perfect like your Father, who is perfect in heaven. Love your enemy, bless them, those who curse you, those who persecute you. If you love the one who loves you, what reward have ye? Everybody do that. To be my followers, you have to love those not only who loves you, you have to love even those who hate you. This is the message of my Lord, my friend, and I invite you to accept him as your Lord and as your Savior.
I have a question here. Can I ask?
Sure.
The message, okay, the message what you played was beautiful, but why do you think that the majority of the Christians doesn't follow that or make do opposite of this?
Okay, well, you see, my friend, you cannot judge Christ by me. You know, people, they are sinners. There's people, there's a Christians who they are wonderful, and there's a Christians that are Christian by name. That's why we told you, we believe you have to be reborn again. When you say Christian, what do you mean Christian? You mean America?
Yeah, that's right.
America is not a Christian. I mean, there's a Christians, there's not a Christians. As you see, there's people, they support gays, they support lesbian, they hate, you know. So don't judge this way, my friend. This is have nothing to do with the Christians. The word Christian is not someone. Jesus said, not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. So we don't say shahada like Muslims, and that will make us Christians. We don't believe in such a garbage. If you believe in Jesus, you follow him. You don't do what Jesus said don't do. You don't do the opposite, and then you claim to be Christian. You don't go and kill and steal and do all kind of disgusting things, and then you say I'm a Christian. So you can say God, God, but God will say to you, as Jesus said, depart away from me, I do not know you. Even those they claim they make miracle, they say we made miracle in your name. He said, you did not do it for me, you do it for your glory. So the wisdom of the Messiah is beyond imagination. This is very, very deep. It's not just love your enemy. If you think about it, this is solution for all mankind to live better. If I love you and you love me as a brother, even though I do not know you, even though you are a Muslim, you know, even you are a Muslim, I'm being ordered to love you. Why? Because this is the best way for mankind. It's for my benefit and for your benefit. Love will bring love, will not bring hate. The Quran in chapter 5 verse 14, it says Allah will spread hate and enmity between mankind, between the Christians, sorry. Okay?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Okay, what is that will do? I mean, is that going to fix us? No. That's disgusting. But look what Jesus said here. He is asking us to be the medicine of the land, the medicine. Which means if the whole land is full of hate, then where's love? Love is gone. So be the love in this earth. Go and spread your love and teach people how to love. Be the best example of love. So even those who hate you, they might learn from you the value of love. They will kill you, they will persecute you. It's not going to be easy. Imagine I'm going to convince you are Taliban or ISIS, and now I will convince you that I love you. You know what I mean? It's like Mission Impossible. But still you have to go and continue in that message. For love will be victorious. Love is going to be victorious, and love is God. So I invite you to follow the message of love, not the message of somebody he called himself a Christian prince. I am not the one who presents Jesus. Who said to you I'm a guy can even speak in his name? I'm no one. You know, a human being is a sinner. You see, the Bible says God is not a man who lie. The Muslim, they say to us, well, God, he said God is not a man. No, it says God is not a man who lie. Jesus never lie, he never commits sin. He came to us as a man, but still he is the only one who's perfect. This is why all of us, we need salvation. So in order to judge Christ, don't judge Christ by me. Who am I? Can I speak for his name? Can I speak for his wisdom? Can I speak for who was he? You want to judge him by his fruits. Here we go. This is the Messiah. Go and read everything about him. See how many crimes he commits. See how many adultery he did. See how many how much money he stole. How many tribe he attacked to take their money. You know, this is not true. It's not exist.
Right.
The Messiah is an amazing person. And you can find things against me as a person. You can say, oh, Christian Prince, you did lie before. Everybody, there's nobody can claim that he never lied, correct? Did you notice with me here, Jesus said, if you look at, it says, it's been said to you, don't do fornication. And then he said, if you desire a woman in your eye, you did that by your heart. So fornication now is making it harder. Right. He's making it harder on us. Even desiring a woman by your heart is a fornication. But the Quran says the opposite. It says illa al-lamam. You remember? Illa al-lamam. Al-lamam, they asked Muhammad, what is al-lamam? It's about a guy, his name is Nabhan al-Tamar. He came to Muhammad. He said a woman, she came to me to buy fruits, the pond fruit, you know, the ajwa. So I said to her, get inside. And he said to Muhammad, I did with her everything the man do except intercourse. Muhammad, he said to him, don't worry. And she said to him, she's married. He said to him, don't worry. Obviously her husband is doing jihad, don't worry. This is lemam. But the guy, he kissed her, he touched her private part, he have orgasm. Just because he did not have intercourse, it's okay. You know, you see the huge difference between the ethic. A woman, she is married. Muhammad himself, he went to his own son and he flirted with his wife. Right? He flirted with, and then later he slept with her. We have the Messiah saying, don't even think of to wish a woman she is not yours. So it is just one page, not a book I just presented to you.
That's right.
You cannot find anything wrong there. I mean, it's more than perfect. It's so beautiful. So why I will not accept to follow the Messiah? Do you like to accept him as your Lord?
Yeah, well, like I still like searching. Okay, like I'll still study, and like yeah, if I have any question, like I will again call you.
No problem, my friend. You see, I'm not trying to put the pressure on you, but I did my
Yeah, right.
duty.
I know. Yeah, yeah.
I did my duty to invite you to accept him,
Yeah.
and the Lord is my witness. I did my part, but feel free always to call. But no, my friend, life is not guaranteed. We might go and sleep, and we never wake up. So
yeah, right.
you know, do what is right. You know, read the Bible, read the teaching of Jesus, read who is he, and ask yourself, can I find something better? If you can find something better, go. Don't, you know, leave Jesus. Who care about Christ?
That's right.
You know, I follow him for no better name under the sun or in heaven better than his name. I could not find anyone can teach me better, can make of me a better human being. I'm a person, when I was a kid, when I was young, I always, until now actually, I carry my gun with me. It's a hobby, you know. I like guns. But when I was young, if you remember, I told you a story. A guy, he came to me and he said to me, promise me you will not do anything to me. You know, this is how scary I was when I was a kid. I go to a fight even if I'm not part of it. So the Messiah, he changed me and he made me who I am. Otherwise, I used to look for a fight. If I see, but most of the fight, by the way, even when I was a kid, if I see somebody is short fighting like 4 guys, I join the short guy. I don't know him. I have no idea who's he, you know, but I join right away because it's not fair. So even when I was like this saying, not, I mean, doing things which is not right, not, let us say, not a Christian, you know what I mean? But even that, it was not for myself, it was for someone else. But the Messiah, he changed us. I met people when I went to Europe, people who used to be criminals. And the Messiah, he changed their life. But if you met somebody, he is a criminal and he joined Islam, he joined ISIS right away. You know what I mean? A criminal, he joined Christianity, he became a preacher, he became so peaceful, he became so nice, he became so loving. If you are a peaceful, nice, loving person, you join Islam, suddenly you hate everybody. Even your father and your parents, you will hate them. In chapter 9 verse 23, where it says you cannot even take your father and your brother as a friends. So Christ can change my name, which means will make you a child of God, and that means you will be a person of love, and your life will have different value. You will not be called a slave of God, you will be called a child of God. That's what he said in this chapter. The child of God, for God is all about loving, to the point he don't consider you like, imagine you are nothing, you are, you know, it's like an ant. We're talking about an ant. Like imagine me calling an ant there, this ant is my child. This is too much love. You know, the God who created the whole universe, he called me a child of him. That's amazing. In Islam, why Allah, he created the heaven and the earth and the human being, the genie and the mankind. Right? So I did not create the ins and the genie for any reason except to worship me. Okay, but this is not what Christianity is about. Christianity, that we believe that God created us to be sharing his love with him and to share his kingdom. To be his children, not to be his slaves. God do not need slaves. I mean, what kind of God you need slaves? I mean, you're God. I mean, imagine if I'm a person who can say B is going to be, who need me? I mean, you know what I mean? This will be silly. It's like now we have a remote control. We push the bomb. God, he do not need that. He said B is going to be. So who need a slave? What I can do to God? Nothing. What I would do? Farming. I would give him money. I would give him gold or silver. This is funny. Or do jihad for him? Well, why God don't do jihad for himself? Go and fight. You know, go and fight. You kill them. If they are kuffar, they are najis, kill them. Can't you do it? Islam make you believe that you are fighting for God, right? Christianity make you believe that you are loving for God. If you belong to me, you love them. If you don't, stay away from me. When Jesus he washed the feet of his disciples, they worship him. You want to wash our feet? He said to them, if you don't let me do that, you don't belong to me. He gave us an example that I am God, I wash feet. Who are you? So don't be ever proud. My followers will be servants, not masters. You don't claim that you are okay. Now I am the person who is disciple of Jesus, like the Muslim, they made caliphate, right?
Caliphate,
don't do that. You are going to wash feet. You will be the most humble. I am your Lord. He did not do it because it's fun to wash the feet of somebody, but he wanted to show them that if you cannot do what I am, you cannot belong to I am. Jesus always explained himself. God in the Bible, he is I am. He explained himself as God by saying I am. So you want to belong to me, you have to do who I am. I am the humble, I am the loving, I am the giving, I am the merciful, and I prove it every second. Even when Jesus in the cross, he said, Father, forgive them. Forgiving who? The Jews, who they are killing him. They don't know what they are doing. Imagine you are in the cross, still you are spreading love. He is worried about the Jews, and I believe it's more than just a, because he want to tell us, don't hate the Jews, because I'm as a Christian. Oh, the Jews, they killed Jesus, I'm going to go and have war with them, right? But if Jesus now said in the cross, forgive them, Father, well, Jesus forgive them, that's it, story is over. Right? He was on the cross, still he's worried about them. He want to save them from their own hands. Even the Jews, they were screaming, his blood in our hand, his blood is in our hand. He was saying, forgive them, Father, they don't know what they are doing. So he spoke of love and he proved it. Imagine I'm crucifying you, putting nails in your hands, and you are worried about me and say, God, forgive Christian Prince. That's amazing. There's nobody will do that. You will be cursing me, will make God kill you, make I hate you, and you're in pain, suffering.
But do you know the story of Taif, like when the Prophet was going to the three kings to give them like invitation?
Yeah, well, this is you mean the letter he sent, or when he went?
No, he went the first time he went to Taif.
Yeah, he went to a Taif, and they did make fun of him. And one of the guys there, he said to him, "If you are there's nobody left to be a prophet from the Arab except you."
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then they did beat him supposedly, and Muhammad did not go back to Mecca until he's wounded because they humiliated him. But the problem here in this story, why the Arab rejected Muhammad to that point? I mean, what's wrong with him? You see, they did not consider him for a second to be a prophet. Even, the story that his uncle, the one Muhammad he grew in his house, he refused to accept Islam, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay, why the man who you grow in his house is the last one to believe in you? I will tell you why. Because he know me most. You know what I mean? If you are married to a woman and she live with you, she sleep with you in the same bed or next to you or in the same house, or a brother, he's your brother or your sister, who know them more than your family? Who know you more than your family? Nobody. So his uncle rejected him, for he knew he is not what he claimed. Even Muhammad says, convert to Islam, convert. If the guy is dying, still he don't want to do it. Which means he was convinced 1,000,000% that Muhammad is a false prophet. Yeah.
But as the narration says that that guy, like Abu Talib, right?
Yeah.
That guy, like he had pride, like he won't accept because he have some pride or something.
Well, what pride have to do with the you see, if I have a pride, my friend, if I believe that you are a prophet, I'm going to go to hell. The second I believe in you're a prophet, that's mean if I don't believe in you, I will go to hell, right?
Right.
So are we saying pride? And the guy is dying anyway. I mean, after 2 minutes he's dead. What pride? What he will lose? I mean, what he will lose? He will lose a job. He's dead. You know what I mean? It's like saying to me, okay, well, if he convert to Islam now, they might fire him because he was working there. The guy is dead, is dying. He's in the bed of death. And Muhammad is saying to him, say shahada, just say shahada, just say shahada, man. Come on, say shahada. The guy, he don't want to do shahada, and he refused to say shahada. So that is a fabrication. Obviously, he refused him for a reason, and the reason is so clear. Even Muhammad, when he died, the Muslim, they did not bury him for 3 days. You know why?
Why?
Because he said that we, the prophets, when we die, the earth does not consume our body.
Oh yeah, right. I heard this.
So when he died, did not bury him for 3 days. They believe him that he's saying the truth. Okay, he's a prophet, and the ground will not consume him, which means his body will not be damaged, right? I mean the flesh, not like any human. So he will preserve. So why would we bury him? Leave him here. Leave him in the bed of Aisha. After the second day, the belly of Muhammad start farting, and it's very normal. If a human being, when he die, there's food inside his stomach, right? So that food, is going to expand his belly and will make gas. Bacteria is there, is digesting the food, the bacteria. That is going to create gas, and then Muhammad start farting, and then the smell became so ugly, and his skin became a green, his nails became a green and blue, as a description. Even Ibn Abbas, he said, "Idfunu sahibakum faqad antan." He became stinky. Bury your friend. He became stinky. So what happened? Muhammad, he got himself busted even in his death. They believed him that he is a prophet, so they did not bury him, because he said that prophets, nothing can consume their body. And then after 3 days he stink to the point they could not even wash him or even change his clothes. They bury him with his clothes because they cannot even take it off. His skin is demolished. And in the same time, you ask yourself, what 3 days?
Can you please find me that hadith, please?
Let us do it some other time, my friend, because really I need to go.
Yeah, sure.
I have something to do. But promise me you will call me again. I enjoy talking to you.
Sure.
You are a nice person. I'm happy to have you here, and may the Lord guide you to the truth. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you too.
All right, guys. We have a good time with our friend here. He's a nice person, and I pray to the Lord that He will guide him and he will accept the Messiah before it's too late. For us, when we invite you to the Messiah, we are inviting you to the best. We are not inviting you for a meal. We are not inviting you for a vacation. We are inviting you for lifetime salvation, eternity, with the Lord of love and mercy and happiness. You will be changed and you will feel different. You will look at the world around you different. And my advice to this gentleman and everyone else: don't judge Christ by Christians. Many of us is false. Many of us is sinners. Actually, all of us are sinners, not many. So how you can judge the good God by the sinner human? We commit sin. We are sinners. We don't present him. We cannot present him, for nobody is equal to him and nobody like him. We can speak about him. We can tell you about him. We can share with you who is he. We can tell you our experience, but we cannot claim that we are perfect. Nobody claims that Christians are perfect people. They are better than anyone. And because we are not perfect, we needed Jesus. Not because we are perfect. Jesus said, I came to the sick, not to the healthy. And that makes a lot of sense. If you are healthy, you do not need a doctor. You are healthy. I don't even remember when last time I went to a doctor. Thank God I don't get sick. So why want to go to the doctor if I am healthy? Only when you are sick you remember the doctor, and doctor come to the one who is sick, and mankind are sick, very badly sick. Look around you in this earth, how disgusting it is. Today we live in a world the same as before, nothing changed, but it's getting more evil. The bad is good and the good is bad. Today, if a woman, she is a virgin, people make fun of her, that she must be stupid, she have something wrong with her. Until now she is 25 years old, she is a virgin, or 30 years old virgin. You must be sick, you must be stupid. Today, if you sleep with many women around, it's mean you are cool, you are fun, man, you are lucky. Today, if a woman, she show her ass wearing no clothes, she is beautiful. This is how the world today is. The bad is good and the good is bad. The more you show off of your skin, the more you are wonderful person. You go to the beach, you find people wearing no clothes. They claim that they are wearing clothing for swimming. You don't see the clothes. Even there is beaches now of people who they are totally naked. They decide to go hippies. For them, it is the right thing to do. For them, you are a joke. You are stupid. It is how you see things. They see us as stupid. We are mad. You know, dignity these days is sickness. And by the way, nothing changed. John the Baptist, he paid his life long time ago for his stand against lust. So nothing changed. It was the same. Names change, date change, years change, languages changes, but people is still the same. They always give reasons, their own reasons for bad things they do. We justify war, we justify killing, we justify abortion, we justify rape, we justify fornication, we justify theft. We justify because simply justifying things make us feel better. It's like drugs. You fool yourself. Why this guy here rape a woman? Like I heard a Muslim saying, well, if a woman she wear a skirt, she should not blame herself to be raped, and she is inviting, etc. Part of what she said is kind of right about women. She should not wear that, but this is not the excuse for you to turn to be an animal because a woman she is wearing a skirt. God, He gave you a brain. You are not an animal. You are not a wolf walking in the street and you are waiting for any sheep walking by. You are a human being. So if she is wearing a short skirt, that's not an excuse to rape her. That's false. Even if she is doing wrong based on your standard, but this is, you cannot justify wrong by saying she did wrong, so I did wrong. You know what I mean? We can justify wrong because it's wrong, we do wrong. We cannot do that. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you. This video, I will try to adjust it because I want to keep the important conversation on it. So it's going to be reposted again online. And until again, I see you soon. May the Lord bless you. And as always, praise be to the Lord to bring the good ones in our way. As today we heard a few Muslims who spoke about a desire and they decide to leave Islam. And it was a very good time we spent together. But in the same time, we pray from our heart for this brother who called us, and we call him brother even if he's not a Christian, because we are brothers. We are all children of God, but we need to earn that title. And I pray that he will earn that title. He will accept the Messiah, and he will turn for real to be a child of God. God, our Lord, He said, knock at my door and I will open for you. Ask me and I will give you. So we ask the Lord that He might give him the wisdom and the courage and the knowledge to accept Him and to believe in Him and to be saved. By His name everything was created, and by Him everything was made. By Him and for Him, that is the name of my Lord, the Christ, the Messiah. His name is powerful. His name is amazing. His name cannot be described. His wisdom beyond wisdom, and He is absolutely the only truth, and the truth will set you free. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and we'll see you soon again. Take care. Bye-bye.